Never got scratched. I never got
Alright.
scratched.
Looks like our stream's going there.
That's cool.
Alright, we're live. Alright, so what were you babbling about? You wanted help with playing some backwards ass audio. So, alright, so create a new audio source on your mixer, right?
Well, it's actually a program, so I created a program source or a Windows source. And I've got it coming into my desktop audio mixer. It's not muted, but you seemed unable to hear it. So it might be a caveat with the virtual webcam and Stream OBS.
Okay, so let's do an
sure.
introduction to everybody.
Sure.
Here, you handle introductions this morning. I'm tired.
All right. Hello, I'm Immortal Bob, and running the show is Mr Freakshow. We're members of House PLuS. Welcome, fools like us, and enjoy the Freakshow.
With a train wreck. This should be called the train wreck with Freakshow. So what's the purpose of our little doohickey here?
Oh, my camera's backwards. I gotta flip it. Son of a gun.
Oh, I hate it when coffee's so good, but it's so hot. It's trying to kill me.
Right? You burn your mouth.
Oh, yeah. Got fucking blisters everywhere. I'm going for it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gonna end up in the hospital with like 3rd degree or 1st degree, whichever is the worst. Worst degree burns.
Worst degree.
So
in the background we have a PLuS member initiate, my youngest daughter. So you'll see her being.
Is she gonna go through tryouts? I mean, I think
typical kid crazy in the background.
Is she gonna go through tryouts?
Maybe.
All right, so downside with Coffee or Freak Show.
I got to start in Minecraft. So
we're not getting any visitors. We
got
one viewer right now. So we need to get you need to load up Twitch too, because we need to remember we need minimum of 4 viewers per video, or we're gonna shut it down because we can't. We're so close to our goal of affiliate, we can't go backwards. So we need 4.
All right.
So make that happen.
See what I can do.
Just casually make that happen.
Make that happen. Casually make it happen. All right.
I've turned into such a stream snob because we're almost there, and once we hit affiliate, then we start our road to partner, and then it's on. And past few days, man, we've been smashing our goal. Smash it.
There, now it should look like I'm looking at you. Like, nope, you flipped it on your end, son.
No, I didn't. I'm getting it as it's coming through Discord.
I think Discord's flipping it then, because when I look at it at Discord, it's flipped from the way it was viewing for you and me.
Yeah, you flipped the other way.
Yeah, I did.
It looks even worse. I mean, it looks awkward.
Yeah, that's my
all your background is backwards now.
Yep. As I was explaining, they tried to do the user solid in Discord, and my view of Discord was already flipped.
Who were you explaining that to?
You. For fun.
Got it. I'm on it, brother. I'm on it.
On it.
We got a slow start today. I'm tired. I can't get away.
Yeah. I woke up and half my brain was there. I don't know if you all have this, but sometimes I wake up and I have these splitting headaches, or I have this mild achy headache, and I got sleep apnea and I got a machine that helps, but it doesn't always help. So I don't know if it's just that now or something.
Well, it's just probably your period.
Could be.
You're both gay, anyway.
Hey, fuckstick. If you're going to be in our chat channel, you're on stream with Coffee with Freak Show, so why don't you turn on your fucking webcam?
Yeah, get your mug in here.
That's because I'm walking around my kitchen making dinner for my son on my phone. I just like to listen to you talking shit while I'm walking about.
Well, listen on Twitch, you fucking wanker.
You gotta give us an animation of a talking chicken leg or something.
Yeah, give us something.
How you getting on, Bob? You alright?
You getting on, Bob?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting on. Getting on with a headache and a lack of coffee. How you doing?
I was getting on that sheep there a little bit ago. So we excited? We're going to be playing RF today with a lot of people.
Yeah, buddy.
Sweet.
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S.
Yeah, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When I get enough coffee, I mean, probably next cup, I'm going to go hard and give a proper ad.
Cool.
Yeah, we just need a couple more viewers on Twitch, and then I'm feeling good.
You should also go practice in RF, before everyone fucking schools you tonight.
Oh, no. I think that's going to be the fun, is people got to see me get owned.
Yeah, maybe onto something there. But the question is, did you scale up your reticle so your old man eyes can see it? I did that yesterday.
No, not yet. It's on the list.
I tossed the command list for
the biggest reticle you've ever seen.
Yeah, buddy, I scaled that thing up. I was like, oh, half the screen, that works.
Did it help?
Oh yeah, it helped.
Could you hit anything?
You need more than a reticle, D. Don't even start. Don't even go down this road. You need more than a reticle. You need to lose about 20 years.
20 years, 50 pounds. That's where I'm
No, I'm not 50 pounds. If I lose 50 pounds, then I'm too light.
Yeah, right?
See, I got muscle.
Yeah, that's what I call mine too, muscle.
Oh, baby.
Wow, this program's going downhill.
I guess sometimes I call it a baby. I mean, it is in the right spot.
Morning, freaks. What up, Keebs? Thanks for the fucking support of watching the stream. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Keebler. We should talk about Keebs just because he talked. Keebs is one of the greatest RF players of all time. Member of the PLuS clan. I think he was like a sergeant. I don't know. We didn't have ranks, but I'm making one up right now. He was like a 3-star general, and
sounds appropriate.
Yeah, and he lived in a tree, and he made cookies for everybody.
Cookies.
Yep. And then he would run around or frolic. I'm sorry, he would frolic around, throwing cookies at people, and that's how we found Cookie, who was later a member of PLuS.
Oh yeah, Cookie.
Yeah, Keebs made the cookies that found the cookies.
That's
Cookie. Cool. Let's see, what else do Keebs do?
Yeah, you get Cookie back in, and maybe we can get SG back in, because Cookie and SG used to talk all the time.
Your wife?
Yeah, I sent a few emails out to the likes of Loki, as I said, the D, like the original Loki, but it just pinged back. Satan's Judge, we've got someone on the case for him.
I'm just gonna
Matt, got someone else looking for him. Supposedly he's still on Steam. Aussie, just emails pinging back, unfortunately, and that's about it.
What I'm disappointed about is that we haven't gotten everybody yet. I mean, it's been like 2 weeks, but we should have everybody by now. Come on. We should have a Batphone at everybody's house. And when I pick it up and I'm like, ring, 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 yo, shit's on. The Joker's down in town causing trouble. Fucking everyone should just swarm. Killer bees. 36 chambers of death, son.
We used to swarm, but you're just gay now.
No, we're like bees that a kid picked our wing off, and we got broken legs, and we're just hobbling back.
I don't even have any legs or wings. I'm just a torso.
It's just a torso.
Well, that's practically how I would describe your skill in RF right now. Is that you're a person playing with no arms or legs? Because
Remember
I do believe
second real match. Remember that second real match? You're like, oh, what?
I only played serious in one, and then I felt bad. It was like I had to give you something because it was like total domination.
Here it comes.
I got a screenshot of it if you want to see it. I can put that up.
Oh, here we go. Fuck me. Nothing has changed about you. You're just still an asshole 90% of your life.
Hey, it was on stream too. I mean, it was on stream. I mean, we can do this. I even called it out. I said, I'm going to play serious with you one match. And then it happened. And then I lost my attention span and started talking about butterflies and shooting at walls.
All right. Maybe we need to make an official 1v1
PLuS ladder.
Tournament ladder.
A 1v1 PLuS ladder. Here we go. Keebs will win. It's the pointy ears. He's got like bat radar.
Wait, poke you twice the time. No.
Chewy will just be sitting there chewing on Keeb's cookies. Oh, shit. No, so here's the deal. So the second match,
awesome.
he's like, okay, I got totally owned. All right, I wasn't warmed up. So he disconnects. He loads an app. He comes back in, and then he hits me. No, I'm playing.
Well, you could have been like me. He disconnects. He tries to adjust his resolution well, I don't know if you're old, but for his old man eyes like me. And
he's not old. He's half our fucking age.
Is he? I don't know.
Dude, when he
30,
played with us, when he played with us, dude, he was like 12.
Oh shit!
Like, do you
not nap? He's on Ventrilo.
Yeah, dude, he was fucking. He still had a nunny.
Damn, he's my daughter's age.
Yeah, that's your daughter. Well, not really, because he's 30, and numbers are hard. But
no, it was then.
Yeah.
He was 12, 13.
Oh, I see. But you got to be specific.
Oh my god. Yeah, who's slow?
Who's bad with numbers? All right. So what else do we got going on here? So again, big RF game tonight, this afternoon, 3 p.m. Eastern. Everyone's got to be on. I don't care. Get your mom. Get your mom's mama. Get everybody. Get your grandpa. Yeah, we probably played with him.
Can I bring my imaginary friend?
No, he don't like you anymore. I thought you guys weren't talking.
Oh, maybe.
I mean, did you patch it up? You guys went through a rough patch there for a hot minute.
Excuse me, my name is Albert.
Oh, no, here we go. So, we got Prophet, Keebs, we got him. All right, I'm going to get my wife's boyfriend to buy me RF. Oh. Dude, do it. But you just went full Jerry Springer with that comment. Let's talk about this. Maybe it's just me because I'm waking up still. I'm going to get my wife's boyfriend to buy me RF.
I'd like to touch on that subject as well.
Bob, I mean, do you not think that's worthy of discussion?
Are you okay, Bob? Do you need to speak about it?
Boyfriend? Maybe. We talking about my imaginary friend?
Yo, fucking Lick. Lick just popped up on chat. Fucking Lick, dude. Fuck you, Lick. You whooped my ass too many times, you fucking ass. But anyways, much love. Thank you for hopping on.
Hey, we should get some House of PLuS cookies.
No, so here, I'm gonna read Lick's comment. You could sell some more cookies like back in the day. Oh shit. Lick knows us from back in the day.
Cookies and coffee.
Who the fuck is Lick? This mystery is unknown at this point.
He won't reveal his true identity even to me.
He said, "Yeah, I'm watching on multiple devices despite being called a dick licker." Oh, he doesn't know us from back in the day. He said,
he's just spewing from the hip shit. That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. No, but Lick's pretty fucking good, man. No shit. Like, we were playing, and that bastard shot me in the face a lot. I got him a couple of times, and then he shot me more times, and then yeah.
Don't you think we should touch on the fact, Bob, that Joker plays by Freakshow, not Joker anymore? Don't you think this is gay?
It is curious.
Curious.
But...
Well, no. So here's the thing. Joker's dead because Joker went out a legend, and you got to let it go. You got to let go of the past. See, then if I play Joker, then I'm gonna get in my Joker persona, and then I'm gonna try to play competitively, and then get frustrated. So no, it's Freakshow. Freakshow sucks, but Freakshow's awesome.
It's not about the name. It's about the character that came with Joker. It wasn't the fact you were competitive, because you were still shit even though you thought you were good.
I was the best player in the world. Here, would you like to read a quote? Would you like me to read a quote? Hold on. Quote's coming.
I'm ready.
Here, I'm going to put it up on... Here, look. I found this by accident. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. And we're gonna...
Is this the quote from Funtime Bliss from 2002 where someone says you were one of the best rail players that ever played RF?
No, but someone said that because I never really played rails. That's funny.
I'm gonna find out. Me and Pico were looking at him, we're like, don't show him because it'll just boost his ego even more.
Yeah, I don't think my ego can get boosted anymore, but that's fucking awesome.
So, on the Joker Freakshow point, I have a question. So, if Joker's dead, then why do I keep hearing it spring up even from the Freakshow? And then, wait a minute, the persona actually leaks through. Like, Freakshow is the greatest player in the world. But wait a minute, that was a Joker thing.
Well, it's like I evolved.
It's like you got split personality going on.
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, not more than one. More than one. I mean, see, if you beat Freakshow, no one cares because Freakshow ain't nobody. Like, you can laugh at Freakshow.
I got it. I know what it is. You're a Two-Face. You killed a Freakshow.
I'm like quad. I feel like it would be more appropriate if I was quad face.
Quad face? Well, what are the other two faces then?
Can you start wearing face paint on your
Joker?
I will start wearing face paint. I do that often. Where is the fucking... Damn it. Where's this article I found? I found it like so many times.
The article doesn't exist, but we believe you.
Did you delete it? You know, Pico said, oh, fuck. Can't let him see that. Here, I got it.
P asked me to fix the DNS servers yesterday.
All right, so...
I tagged you there earlier on in the day.
It's on the stream. Look, it's on the stream. This is an actual article. There you go.
I can't even read that. I'm old.
Well, you want me to read it for you? I mean, let's talk about this. Ladies and gentlemen, news of the world. It has come to...
Let me read it.
Okay, read it. You said you couldn't. Pick one.
I scaled it up. Ladies and gentlemen, news of the world. It comes to pass that PLuS's very own Joker totally owns the G League's 1v ladder. You might ask why. I am reporting on the 1v ladder where I usually opine. I think that's how you pronounce it. But I gotta talk about the achievement. Joker has managed to win 10 freaking matches in a row. He is a king of the hill on the ladder, and I'm so proud of himself that I'm almost about to burst.
Okay, let's shut that down. Oh no, hold on.
This fuck posted that. I want to know who posted that
because
they had your
cheese
dick so far in your mouth.
It's okay. He was like, up late last night. He's like, oh shit. What date do I need to use? Oh yeah, 2002, 04.
Yeah,
02, that sounds right.
Yeah, I played 2 decades ago when I was a professional gamer. Fuck you, D.
That's interesting though.
Oh, dude, look, we legit don't give a fuck. I mean, we're just here to just fucking love life, man, and trash each other and talk shit.
To do commentary on maps after that. That was absolutely brilliant.
Keebler, I don't know where the elf is right now, but I'm a little disappointed he ain't playing.
I know he was gonna download it, but he said he was waiting for payday.
What, RF? Waiting for payday for RF?
Some of us are on the bread line.
No. I mean, it's not like Keebs doesn't already own it because we know he used to play it, and he probably has a key somewhere. And there's 4 million people in the world that have the highest host.
Shit, did the game even take a key? That might have been pre-key.
I think it actually
did at one point. All right, so listen. The most significant thing about this is they make fun of that Force of One guy, which is hilarious. So, they started Force of One. Read this part. This is hilarious.
I'm waiting for Bob to read it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for... Or wait, you can make the Scottish read it.
Oh, you want...
Can the Scottish read? Hold on. I got a question. Serious talk. Can Scottish read?
I actually only can do Braille.
Got it. Copy that. All right, go ahead, Bob.
All right. So which voice you want? Same one?
I'd like any voice.
I don't care.
Your dirty voice.
Hurry up, because then there's one other point that we can move on to another subject that's more funny, because it involves some people that are watching.
We'll just start reading and see what comes out. His 10th conqueror was Force of One, who recently was with the MMC. Oh, wait, we could do...
You literally went to Moonanite. You went straight Moonanite.
No.
What the fuck? All right, anyways.
To go play was the DNR for a while. I don't know what happened to MMC, but they must have disbanded because they dropped off the CTF ladder. In a weird twist of fate, FO1, as he called himself with DNR, left DNR with a boot up his keister. As I understand it,
Yeah.
Owing directly to the idiotic verbiage that spilled from FO1's keyboard about Joker's stopped him in 3 games to none. Now, I saw an example of the crap that FO1 accosted our superstar with unbelievable pap. It was extreme. Oh, wait, there's a little bit of Patrick Stewart creeped out there. Did you hear that?
It's kind of like oozing like a fucking like shit out of a broken anus, just creeping out there like your turd cutter doesn't close all the way and it oozes out.
That's right.
That's what just happened to your fucking words.
Here we go. We're going to switch it. Extremely childish and unprofessional. I don't know. I don't think he ever accused outright anyway Joker of cheating, but he did call him no skill and other really incredible stupid stuff. This after he got beat real bad. Joe told Joker that Joker spawn kills in the DM. I mean, how stupid can you get, guys? He actually suggested that Joker did not play with honor because Joker did not give FO1 enough time to pick up weapon after spawning before kill. In Russia, we just drink a lot of vodka.
All right, here we go. Moving on. Look.
We're gonna shut that shit right down right now.
Look, holy shit, Mighty Mike from BOA. I think he's still playing. Does anyone know? Lick, Keebs?
I don't know.
Chewy? Mighty Mike? Anybody? Oh!
Who the fuck?
I heard Stuff to Break came around. Are we reaching out to Stuff? Stuffy?
Yeah, someone's been reaching out to Stuff to Break. He was on the same sort of persona as Loki. I did find his email, but someone else was looking for it as well.
So, okay. So, at this time, though, we had 77 people on the 1v1 ladder, and it didn't even peak.
I think Bob deserves more credit for that voiceover he just gave, and you're just shooting him down.
Right. No, I didn't shoot him down. All right. Enough about going retro. I mean, that was great and all. I just wanted to just comment on that.
All I heard was we got to shut it down.
Yeah, we did. Well, we do. There's limits.
All I heard was that you were actually a spawn raper, so that's what we'll just take from that.
That's right.
If you are that shit of a player and you're on a 1v1 ladder and you're getting spawn raped on a 1v1 deathmatch map, then you don't deserve to live. At that point, delete the game.
I know what it is. It was your. In my take, I experienced that. I forget which map it was. It had the amp right underneath the walkway. It's centered around a walkway.
Warlords?
I don't know. It was a common 1v1 map that I would play with Joke, and he had the timing down for all the power-ups. So if you weren't timing yourself, he would always get the amp. He'd just make sure he's around it to pick it up at the right time, and then you just start spawn killing you. Because at least that's what it felt like. Because you'd spawn, and he has the amp, so all he needs is one shot on it, and bam, you're dead. Yeah. I mean, that could be what they experienced, and that's not cheating.
It's not spawn raping. That's just because here's the thing. There's like how many? I forget how many. It was long ago, but I used to know all the spawn locations on the map, right? So no matter who I played, I just ran my routine, and no one could beat it. I never lost, ever, and that's not even me being a smartass. I mean, that's like honest. These days, dude, the one thing I really love about coming back and getting totally rickrolled, because I am fucking getting rollful stomped. What I love about it is there's purpose. Like it's fun to me. Like I don't get upset about it. I laugh. I'm like, fuck yeah. There's no expectation of me being good, so now I don't have to play the game with any intent other than to have fun.
Yeah, which I think circles back to Freakshow.
Yes. Same with other games, because in these other games, like if I bring up Joker and I go to Quake and any of the old timers are there, dude, they're gonna be like, "Well, we're gonna fucking play. You remember 20 years ago, you beat us in that clan match. We're gonna win a fight. Come back." Or Unreal or any of that shit. Oh, well, you think you and Fatality or whoever.
But that's the thing. Like we've sort of all moved on, and we're now I mean, I'm sitting in an appy now with my son, so
that's RF. That's one thing I think is special about the RF community. That's why I literally give accolades over and over to the Faction Files crew and the community, because you guys have been fucking amazingly awesome. The not all communities have done that. I went in, and I'm going to leave the game nameless because we're going to play it eventually. I went in with my old nick and got a hold of some old players, and it legit became a shitstorm.
But that's to be expected. People just don't let go of drama. It doesn't matter how many years.
Oh, dude, they were like, "Let's go. We're gonna fire up." There's a
Let's
money.
go in real life.
No, I showed up, and then they asked me some qualifying questions because they thought I was spoofing my nick, and then they realized who it was, and I said, "Go watch the stream." And they went and saw it, and they said, "Oh fuck, that's you." And I'm like, "Yeah." Obviously, made comments that I got old and everything. And I'm like, "Yep." So then there's a site that you go to. They wanted me to sign up on and play for money. Guy's like, "I'll play you for $1,000 right now. Let's go." I'm like, dude, I haven't even 20 years since I've installed this game. I don't even know if it runs. I just spawned, and you started shit talking me. Okay, the question was, you were playing CPMA back in the days. I don't know what that means.
But isn't that the whole point of resurrecting PLuS? Isn't about the competitive side, it's about the family side.
Yeah, it's just about bringing community.
We don't give a fuck about that. We don't give a shit about playing competitive anymore. I can't even see the screen, and it's a 34-inch curved monitor.
Yo, I got a 30-some inch curved monitor. Which
I just recently bought MSI Optics. I think it's 165 hertz.
Oh, I'm rocking 165 as well.
It's all right.
We're living the good life.
The other thing too, like you start playing, you're playing some RF, and all of a sudden a floater goes by your retina. You're like, "Oh shit, there's someone there."
No, that's because you're having a stroke.
No,
that's because you're on the verge of having a seizure. It's okay, Bob. I'm a first aider. It's fine. Just tell us when it's happening.
Yeah, we love you, Bob. It's just, when that happens, defib. That's or right. AFib. We need defib. Why do they call it AFib and defib? I don't understand.
I don't know. I'm not a medic.
Yeah, I can't tell you that. I just know how to turn it on. That's
oh, I see what you're saying in context of Quake. Yeah. I feel you. Sorry, like I'm like I said, I'm a bit dated. So when throwing out acronyms for all, I thought you were talking like a Cisco certification or something. Yeah, on Q3 Arena, I played. Let's see, there was maybe it is what you were talking about, but there was a whole fucking organization that ran all the matches and everything, and you had to get invited to be a part of it after you made a certain level. They invited you to get in, and then once you're in, you could play, and then there was tournaments for money and shit like that. And back then, it was LAN parties, though. They wanted to do it all at local LANs. That's we could get into that conversation someday, where, the traveling circus, we could talk about that.
Okay.
Where you have to travel to these events and play at a predefined computer in LANs, and then they advertise it. One event?
And I was 15. I borrowed my brother's computer.
Did they have like a 386?
When
you were 15, did they even have computers?
He had a Citrix, actually.
Cyrix,
thanks.
Fuck.
I play with PLuS. Just had Citrix on the brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyrix chips were awesome. I had one.
Cyrix. Wrong.
I just loved it. That was my nick for like a hot second, the Cyrix. And then I realized that the chip sucked donkey dong.
Yeah, my brother, him and his buddy were into developing, or should I say porting, BBS games.
Oh, you don't have coffee. Hold on. I don't have coffee. Get your coffee. This is unacceptable. And hey,
take too much time.
What are you doing? Your masturbation hand? You're working it out?
Oh, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, baby.
I do feel with it.
Hey, seriously though, Scottish friend, get webcam, dude. You add a good dynamic to the Coffee with Freak Show. You need to actually invest.
Is this a regular thing? Is it?
Yeah, it's our podcast.
Sit in my dressing gown and that with my nipples.
You're dressing? Yeah. Well, so mine are. I just have a fake green screen in front of me that puts shirts on.
I thought your nipples were on the floor.
Sometimes, I got them lifted up now with a brassiere. Look at Mike's face.
I'm good.
He's just fucking horrified.
It is. Don't worry. This is what happens to you later in life.
So, this today. Okay, listen. I'm going to try to get this in today. Wow.
Oh, fucking hell.
All right. So, here's the deal. I am going to try to get this done today, which, as we learned from me testing Mr. Clippy, it takes a week for me to get pinned down. But I'm getting ready to send out our spam email today to try to resurrect people from our old community.
Right, hold on. I thought we were nailing down Mr. Clippy. How is that progressing?
So, we don't want to talk about the details of what Mr. Clippy is, right? But
yes, it's very vague.
Yeah, we got to stay vague. So, Mr. Clippy had a good function test yesterday. Would you say that, Bobby?
Yeah.
Immortal
Bobby. Big Bobby.
All right, so yeah, good test.
Rough test.
I don't understand why you say rough. I'm going over function over form right now. It functioned. So I consider that a green checkbox. Success. I don't know what you put into the app that took over my shit. I mean, can't wait to see my bank accounts get drained. But anyways, can't get blood from a turnip. I'm a poor man.
They're actually called sweds in Scotland.
Turnips.
We're learning. Explain this to us. Let us get learned.
So as far as Clippy goes,
Mr. Clippy, get it right, fuckstick.
Mr. Clippy.
Mr. Clippy.
It's all right. We gotta get you set up 2 cubes, right? You gotta
no, Chewy. Chewy's testing.
Chewy.
Jesus. I pinged you. Chewy pinged you. I told you with words to your ears. And then I did it over video while we were doing Mr. Clippy testing about Chewy. And then you're like, yo, Keeps, you gonna do the testing? Fucking twit.
Yep. I can only focus on half a thing at a time.
And you're not successful spitting that too well. I'm seeing it fail a lot. Getting nervous. The stroke kicking in. That's all right. I just drink coffee and chain smoke in the morning, so we're there. All right. So what else are we doing? So I think we need to. Our next list is our next to dos. So Mr. Clippy, once that's live, it's really going to amplify a lot of publicity for the channel and community, and that will be awesome. We're probably going to have to get back to some of our not our retro games, but we've been playing a lot of retro games now. I wanna bring back some Warzone again. We were playing Warzone pretty heavy for a little bit, and I had a lot of fun doing it.
You know what? I actually fucking hate Warzone, but hey.
It's not the greatest game, but it's fun. The way we play it is fucking hilarious. We make it a deathmatch. We just go into plunder, and we just fucking kill people and make their life horrible.
I think some of the old Call of Duties are still good. I know we all talk about retro games, but as we said the other night, the retro games are still very relevant and still are very enjoyable.
Dude, why are you asking me that while I'm streaming?
I didn't know you were streaming.
Yeah, I'm streaming.
I think you want me for a sec.
Yeah, I did. I had to deal with the stuff. So, anyways, well, yeah. I mean, we can go back, but I also want to go forward. I mean, Trash Panda is all about Destiny too, which sucks because we need a good list of cross play. Got it. Cross play capable games, because we got some people with gaming rigs. We got people that don't have gaming rigs. Because, I mean, let's be honest, your standard fucking work laptop could run RF like at 100 frames per second.
Wow. Yeah, that's very fucking true.
So we need to step up our game there. Some other things we need to do is we need to get our game list together. I started throwing something together in our Discord.
Which was disgusting, but okay.
It was cheap and easy because it was fast for me to. I want people to know which package we bought on Steam. So if they wanted to, they buy the package they have identical to what we have. I got Postal package. Serious Sam is fucking legit. It's fun. It's awesome. And some people don't have it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So Lick, new Warzone map is incoming integration with. I heard that. I heard it was December 10th. So it should have been done. That's what I heard. It was coming on December 10th.
13th, maybe. I don't know. Their new prestige system too. That's supposed to be
in
the system.
So I think we need to give a little love to that. We have that new Black Ops, which we have not played really at all because I got pissed at it because I think it was way too buggy and way too rough of a rush to deployment. It's not clean. It's ugly.
Call of Duty World War II is still a very good game.
And then, so I want to get that together. I'm still on the hunt for a multimedia manager or whatever. So as soon as I get that person set up, Trash Panda's I gave her a list of all the responsibilities. She's gonna try to start figuring it out. She's either gonna hire me someone or she's gonna do it herself. I don't know, but we're parents and I work. So
here's a question for you. Sorry to interrupt you as I always do.
But it's gonna happen. It's just sorry, but it's not sorry. Got it.
Yeah, sorry. What about games that are not really focused around multiplayer? I know that's like a big deal because we're playing like together, but there is games out there. Like I play a lot of Dead Rising.
Well, it doesn't stop anybody from doing it and streaming it on the House of PLuS conglomerate sites, but the downside about doing that is that the whole point that the whole point of what we're doing is community. So it's hard to be community when you're in a dark room sitting in the corner rubbing one out to some anime character in a solo player game. It just doesn't work that way.
But a lot of these games are co-op as well, so I guess that kind of...
Well, co-op's fine.
I guess that kind of nails that down.
Yeah. As long as you can play together, that's fine. I mean, remember, a circle jerk is not a circle jerk if you don't have enough people to make a circle. You know what I mean?
Well, that's fine. We can just touch each other. I'm not really fussy. I love shutting this chat down.
Hold on. No, I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm reading. So new updates are coming, and they only make game runs worse. That's wonderful.
That's right. Liquid say new updates are coming, and they only make game run worse.
So just to make my eyes a little better so I can actually read the chat, I'm going to add a new source real quick on the stream. I hate editing while I'm broadcasting, but YOLO. Chat box. We're going to do a new one. Chat box coffee. There, that'll be enough of an indicator for me to know what it is later. Font settings. Let's not make it stupid font size. I don't know where I'm going to put the chat right now, so I will stick it right in the middle. Let's see how that looks. All right, so someone watching stream, Lick, somebody, just put a little chat in there. There's Mike playing with his pussy again. Dude, stick the cat's head in your mouth. My cat used to love doing that. If I open my mouth, she would like stick her head in it.
Yeah, this one's got some incontinent going.
Has what?
She's pooping all over the place.
Oh, sounds like me. I did that a couple of times this morning.
Yeah, every morning it's a little game of find the poop.
Oh, that's a good game. I like that game.
My mom's cat, which was once our cat,
game.
Who then got adopted by my mom when we moved out to Michigan. He pees everywhere. He poops in the litter box, but he'll just randomly piss everywhere like a game. So every morning my mom has to go find the pee.
Yeah, we had a cat like that. He actually had a urinary something.
Oh yeah, dude. My mom's got G's tied up, G notes tied up in this cat. I mean, like, there goes her retirement. That's all right. She'll get there. She's a trooper. She you know, she's retired. She ain't got nothing else to do. Fucking find the P. Have fun with it. God love her. My mom's a good woman. She's crazy.
If I picked up the COVID, because, you know, kind of hard to smell the poop now. You know, I can smell it, but I gotta be like right up on it. God damn. What happened to my sniffer?
Wafting.
That's right.
Wafting?
Right in there.
That's a good word.
Dude, my mom wants to play Minecraft with my daughter on stream.
There you go.
And she's like, I think the best part about it would be is how terrible I am. And everyone would like to watch me struggle. I'm like, yeah, maybe.
You know, surprising. There's some competitive aspect to that. My eldest daughter plays something called Bed Wars.
Your eldest daughter? Wow, that was just so formal. A little too formal for Coffee with Freakshow.
My eldest daughter likes to play a bit of Bed Wars.
Typically, fathers do not brag about their daughters playing Bed Wars. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that sounds kind of wrong, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just calling it out.
No, but it's the objective of the Minecraft game is to protect the bed, because that's where you spawn. So if your bed gets destroyed, your team loses.
Minecraft is such a pointless game.
My son plays on the Switch.
Like that game shouldn't exist. I'm sorry. There's just the world would be better off without Minecraft.
So you want my son just to plunge straight into a first-person shooter at the tender age of 5, get shot in the face 90,000 times?
Yes, that's exactly what life has consequences, and if we stop pandering to these children and be like everyone gets a trophy, put them in fucking RF as an example. Be like, all right, here's a fucking railgun, bitch, go play. Daddy, I don't know how to use the controls. Shut the fuck up. Figure it out.
It's the modern equivalent of getting thrown into the pool when you can't swim, right?
That's how I learned how to swim. My mom threw me off the back of a boat in the Susquehanna River.
Did you sink?
Yup.
Yeah, that didn't work for me. We were at some lake in upper state New York, and hit the deep end when I think I was like 8. I just sunk, man. The only thing that saved me is I grabbed the line, and I sunk all the way to the bottom, and I'd have to kick up to catch some air, and luckily the lifeguard saw me and swam. You
actually used the services of a lifeguard?
Yeah.
I can proudly say I never did that.
I didn't learn how to swim until 5 years after that when someone actually taught me. Took me time.
I have a comment to make on that, but being that we're streaming, I'm going to just table it. I'll say it later.
You didn't use the services of a lifeguard because you used the services of a fishing vessel with a net to recover you.
Oh, shots fired. I'm glad you could take a pause from fucking those sheep to throw a dagger at me.
Sorry. It's just love. You know that.
It's all right. It's all right. Well, so we were talking about games, right? So here's the thing. There's WoW. There's a group of us, or some of us are actually Prophet. We'll call it what it is. There's Prophet that's playing WoW. The stupid Cyberpunk game has screwed up because now Pico is sucked in there like a tractor beam. You know, he's gonna love that.
We'll not see him for 2 weeks at least.
Yeah, until he comes up from air with like a fucking full out beard and some stinky ass feet, swamp ass. So there's Pico. But I'm still hoping he's gonna take a hot break, you know, for a minute and get down on that RF shit today. Prophet's down with RF, but he's playing WoW. But he's open, right, to other games. But WoW's kind of his bread and butter. So we need to get some more WoW players. He asked me to find him five partners. So
I gotta help my kid. She's missing her drink that I got her. I'll be right the bake.
All right. So we got Serious Sam. There's a few of us that have it, but not everybody. We got to fix that because we can run 16 players in Serious Sam.
Right, I'm writing that down. I'll take a note of what games that you play, and I'll just buy them on Steam.
Awesome. And if you have to, rob a bank. I mean, that'll happen. I mean, that'll get you money pretty quick. Rob a bank, rob an old lady. Old ladies don't fight back as much, so you could try that too.
Here, listen to this. Here, Max. Say hi, Joker.
Hi, Joker.
Hi, Max. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, he's running about with a sword, just beating up the Christmas trees.
See, that is a legend right there. A legend in the making.
He's the generation behind us.
So last night, Left 4 Dead 2. I mean, we play that. Bob is burnt out on Left 4 Dead 2 because of, I guess, he went on marathon plays for years with his dad and brother, and he just has no interest. He can play it for about 10 minutes, and then within that 10 minutes, he's talking about, oh, look, a chicken. Like, he don't care about that game.
Left 4 Dead 2 is a very good game. I used to play it a lot on the Xbox, so I'd imagine it's a lot better on the PC.
No, they have a fucking VSync enabled. I gotta figure out how to disable VSync at 60 frames because, you know, it looks terry on my screen. Doesn't on the stream, but on my screen it looks like shit. I mean, it never moves off 60, but it's like, come on. If I just could take that off, it would probably run at like 200.
As I was saying to you, because I can't get into my original Steam account, that's where all my games were, like COD, World at War, COD, World
forgot
War
password.
2.
Oh, we're talking about some Battlefields. We might get some Battlefields going, but
Good idea.
the problem with the Battlefield series is I bought one of them. It had, and I don't know, one of the more recent ones, and it was fucking garbage. It was so hyped up like it was going to be like the best game in the world, and I literally played it for like an hour, and I was like, this is the dumbest game I've ever played for a first-person shooter.
I think Call of Duty is still a really good game for us to play. Do you know what I mean? It's still a very popular game. They still produce decent games. But as you said about Battlefield, I was very disappointed with the last installment. I just thought it was so hyped. And then I played it and I was like, fuck is this?
Yeah, and then Call of Duty, the problem with Call of Duty is it's always been the case. You got to play at least a series behind because, you know, like an episode behind. Because if you play, you know, current, what ends up happening is you get these buggy ass broken games and they fuck them up so bad for how long until like 2 years later they finally get it good. So I'm not feeling that. Fuck them. So I'd rather go retro Call. I want to play Medal of Honor, like old school Medal of Honor and old school Call of Duty. I went to go check them out on Steam thinking we could get them for like $5 and they're $20 a piece. I'm like, fuck that.
See how much World at War is, because they've still got a server up for that. That's the one where you got 7 kills and the dogs and you thought you were the daddy.
Yeah. I have that actually on Xbox. I see, that's the problem. Okay, I'm going to admit something. I'm going to shame myself because, you know, work life and everything, you know, you only get a couple of minutes. There was a little bit of time where I just consoled and I'd only play like, you know, 20, 30 minutes. So I started doing that.
Dude, you don't need to shame anything. I haven't had a rig since Conquer. Like, I just sold everything gaming related and bought an Xbox and just console games for like 6 years straight.
Hold on. I got Wolf ET downloaded. I'm ready to play Wolf ET. In fact, I checked some Wolf ET servers and there's people playing.
That's sweet. Wolf ET was a very good game.
It's free to download, free to play.
I think maybe, sorry Bob, I think maybe we should ask some of the guys what Call of Duty, like the retro one, they would want to play. Do you know what I mean? Before we go out and just buy like 10 of them. If everyone would
I think we go back to the original.
World at War.
The original. With the Garand and the Car 98. Let's do that.
Yeah, I'm down enough for that.
Can someone port an Xbox game for me? There was a game called The Outfit on the Xbox 360 and it was fucking epic, and all I remember is yelling sticky bomb, sticky bomb, sticky bomb. We gotta play that game. I need that in my life just to hear the sticky bomb again.
Just for that.
Yeah.
Did you mention Call of Duty Modern Warfare? I'm guessing you're on about the last installment that came out with like Call of Duty 4 for the PC.
No, the only thing we have two things we're playing. Two whatever things that we're playing in Call of Duty, and that is Warzone, right? And we are playing, well, we have the capability of playing, but we have not been playing the new Black Ops, which we own.
Trash.
But Wolf ET, let's get back on that because Trash Panda wants to play that again. That was her game. That was her jam for a minute. So she wants to play that. And I'm down.
Yeah,
I loved it. Except I hate stepping on her fucking mines. All she did was put mines in the dumbest places ever, and only I would step on them. What else? What's this? Splash damage wolf. Oh, what are you doing there, buddy?
That's the developer's download page for the game.
Oh, I just went to CNET. Download.com. Surprised they still exist. Anyone remember 2 Cows? 2 Cows was the epic download site.
And for those who are like that kind of thing, the source code's up there too.
Well, why don't you get that and make us our own version in your spare time? Get it done. Fucking lazy.
I'd love to help out on a game. It's on my bucket list, but I don't think it's ever going to happen.
If you really want to help out, you should talk to Goober and see about doing whatever the fuck they're doing.
Dude, what they've got on is going to be epic. It's like a remake of RF, but isn't RF. It's a very good description they're giving.
So anyways, my point is...
I plugged a little bit too hard yesterday. So.
No, I think everyone thought you were just horsing around, but I mean... You're definitely qualified, so if you want to do it, I'm sure they would, figure out the work methodology they're using, and I'm sure they'd take the help. It's not like you're not legit.
You should offer your services, Bob.
Mental breakdown service?
Dude, I would love to watch you on stream having a mental breakdown. I think that would bring visitors. We need a rager on our squad so we can put them on camera and we can make fun of them.
Okay, I have something to admit here. So you asked Kurt Parchment to get Red Faction, and he mentioned it to me. I'm like, nah, that game will probably drive you mad.
Why? He was my rager. I wanted to put him on stream losing his shit, and you ruined it. You've taken that away from me.
You wanted the Kurt rage?
Yes. Dude, that guy loses his shit in zombies. I mean, could you imagine how he's going to lose his shit when he just gets spawn raped?
Whoa, zombies, amazing. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah, he's just a very vocal, outwardly vocal individual.
Oh yeah, he'll work really well in RF. I'm telling you, we will get 100 million views. He's like that fat kid that Francis that loses his shit.
I don't know the context.
It's a fat kid named Francis, and he loses his shit.
Is it in a show or a movie or something?
YouTube superstar.
He's made it in life.
Yeah, dude. I mean, who knows? I mean, I could make Kurt a multimillionaire. Watch him scream, "Lick just killed me," and then the verbal diarrhea that comes out after. We need Kurt. We need Sky Titan back.
We need DT Tricks back because he used to rage all the time.
I think Tricks, wasn't he a few fries short of a Happy Meal? I thought he was like mentally unstable.
Tricks was the most mentally unstable man that I've ever came across because I was in his clan and he used to just give you the hardest life you've ever had. What do you mean you can't kill anyone? I'm like, dude, I'm on 56k. What do you want from me?
Dude, Wolf ET only takes 300 megs rounded.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could rewrite that game if you wanted to. It's only 300 megs. What's that, a character a minute? Or a character a second for 3 years? Something like that. All right. We're going to do a hardware section. So a little bit of background.
Oh.
Yeah, it's something in the works. It's on the blueprint. I used to be quite the hardware sleuth and builder.
What are you fucking doing? Oh, sorry, I'm pushing my button. What?
So, anyways, yeah, what am I doing? I'm trying to tell you what the fuck I'm doing, bitch. Anyways, people are asking about what am I doing these days with gaming rigs and stuff. So right now I don't have anything fancy, but I'm thinking about building out a pretty epic gaming rig pair, a set for myself and Trash Panda. That being said, walk people through some of the tips and tricks of how to actually build a good box, because to this day, it's been so consumerized, the technical engineering aspect of it is gone. And
Correct. I feel like everyone's just getting ripped off these days.
I
want
just
to buy a rig for $5,000.
And I watch these videos like just curious, right? Like if I want to just see some new tech, I'll just be like, all right, let me check this real quick. And these people that are supposedly like big in the industry, and I'm like, you guys are fucking half-wits. You don't tell anyone about the details that's needed to make a good box. You just like, go buy this. And people buy gaming rigs. Can you believe that? People actually spend money and buy a pre-built gaming rig. I can't believe that.
Like, is anyone familiar with Dr. Disrespect, who spent like $25,000 on a gaming rig?
And
what the fuck?
You know what's funny is, well, don't even get me started. I watched that guy a couple of times just because I've been watching streamers trying to, you know, learn what they're doing, and he's terrible. He's like one of those people that's so bad, you got to watch it because it's so bad. But yeah.
Like, I don't understand how it's been so consumerized, though. Like, there's barely anyone that wants to build a rig these days. You can just pay someone but get your eyes ripped out at the same time.
Oh, yeah. Like, when I'm on Facebook just trying to do, like, my morning, you know, hey, what's going on with peeps? And I'm looking at it, and they put these gaming rig companies up, and they're like, look how clean our rigs are, guaranteed frames per second, this and that. I'm like, you're so stupid. People actually pay, and the money they want is like sick money, like 6K, 8K for these gaming rigs. And I'm looking at them going, what I have sitting here is better than what you're selling, and my shit's old as shit, and it will probably outperform your shit.
Yeah, but I feel that's not the consumer's fault these days. I just feel it's been pushed so much for pre-built rigs.
You can't buy good FPS per se. You gotta, if you want a good rig, you gotta actually know what the fuck you're doing, because it takes maintenance too. I mean, like, people don't even know how to properly apply thermal compound. They got to go to YouTube and watch a video on how to do it. And I have not found one person that uses the same technique that I've taught my crew how to do, and our shit dominates. It's little things like that. Like, they don't even sand down their mounting surfaces. I mean, fuck, people use thermal tape still. Come on, what the fuck?
I didn't sand down my surfaces, so whatever.
Yeah, see? You're a horrible human being. There you go.
Dude, I told you, I just threw the rig together to come back.
No, and that's cool. But now imagine if you had a plethora of information. Pico was doing this pretty hard for a while, and quite successfully. He kept that going.
Your other thing that I think gets lost, especially if you go with a third party, is your upgrade path. You know, is your choices in hardware designed potential longevity in an upgrade?
Yeah. I mean, my boxes, I can build a box and run the core of my, like, I can run generally that box with incremental upgrades for 6-7 years at a time, and still be competitive.
They just came out with PCI 4, but my setup is set up in such a way where I can technically still run my MOBO. I can get the latest processor, and I can still get PCI 4 cards. It's not going to, you know, benefit entirely from it, but when you can't afford to respend the full lump every time you go upward.
Exactly. I mean, I'm very blessed to have some disposable income, but I'm not trying to just piss it away frivolously on gaming rigs. If I'm going to do that, I'd rather build a good one that gives me incremental value add as needed.
Yeah.
Anyways, so we gotta work on that.
On hardware, if we're still meandering on it, I guess the one thing that bit me in the last 2 years when I started 2-3 years
RAM.
It was RAM.
I'm so pissed at Corsair right now. Like,
and a lot of that's
they can eat a fat dick.
You know, you have your RAM with your Intel profiles XMP, and then you have you try using that in a
AMD based
setup, and you got.
Well, it's more than that. It's more than that. Corsair overrates their timings. I mean, you can't. A lot of their RAM, they'll claim timings and bus speeds, or I'm sorry, RAM speeds, and you can't get it. Not stable. I mean, oh yeah, look, I posted. Great, woo woo, I posted. Yeah, okay, now try to crank out some heavy load for, like, 6 hours straight. It fails. Corsair is the biggest pile of poop in the world. They used to be the number one. I mean, they were the best of the best back in the day, back with 8-bit and shit. And then they just went to shit. They got into making the RAM look cool, not making it good. Mushkin is still one of the, well, it used to be one of the best. I got to check them out again.
What's your opinions on G-Skill?
So they were, when they first hit the market, they were kind of like a laughing stock. They were like the generic brand. And then they've stepped their game up. I mean, like, I would probably give them some love right now.
Yeah, I'm rocking G-Skill Neo at the moment. Just try to
Geil, you remember Geil? Geil. They came out swinging hot. They were good for a minute.
That's actually good to hear because I'm actually rocking G-Skill Trident as well.
You know who, in my opinion, is still the best RAM manufacturer in the world? And this is going to be so controversial. Crucial.
Oh, before we... Crucial?
Dropped it. I'm not waiting. I'm just going to get it.
I used them a lot.
Crucial.
Today. And then, before we venture back over to Crucial, so G-Skill. Actually, so when I built my first rig, it was not the brand that boogered me. I got G-Skill, but I got Ripjaw. And it was timed for teleprocessor. And loaded it up. I'd be lucky if I could stabilize around 2400 speed, but it was.
I kind of fizzled out. I mean, I thought you were coming in hot, and then you just kind of fizzled.
It was my brain spinning, trying to figure out the right
wheels keep on spinning.
But I said 2400, so which way do I say it? So I just, took the easy way out.
Train came off the tracks and took out a small village.
But it was supposed to be rated for either 3200 or 3600, and I just couldn't get my setup to work with that. I didn't know if there was an issue, just that. Doing some research, a lot of it came down to just the timing profiles are on it, so I was forced with trying to manually configure, which is, not where my expertise is.
Dude, I've manually configured this Corsair. Oh, yeah, this Corsair RAM I got now.
But the Trident series, my dad's running Trident RGB, and he's been having good luck with his AMD setup. I'm running the Trident Z Neo, which isn't technically recommended for my setup, but in doing some research, I decided to try it out for the upgrade path. And then actually, I'm running it 3200, which is what it's marked for, and fairly stable. They do have instability with my graphics card, but that's a different story.
I want to smash the Corsair RAM I have with a hammer, but it was really expensive, so I don't want to do that.
Get all office space on it.
Just smash it.
So I'm hoping that I will have assembled a new rig somewhere that can make better use of it, because it's garbage. Like, it's good. It'd be good for this box like this box I'm running right now that's doing the stream and the gaming and everything. That's fine. But, I built like a VM capable box, right? Like massive CPU power and shit like that, because, multitasking. Which is paying dividend now, because now I can game and stream really nicely on one machine, which is great. I want to stick with that, but not really. I want the capability, but my next build, I'm going to build very centric FPS specific, like FPS. And then I'm going to use the current rig that I got now, since it's, CPU horsepower based. And I'm going to use that to do all the streaming. So I'll take all the inputs from Xboxes, from new gaming rigs, etc., dump it into the streaming rig, because we don't have the bandwidth to do multiple outs, right? So we got to do one out. That's why you see Trash Panda and me on the same screen. I live in the middle of the woods, so that's just what we do. But the benefit is I can go out my back door right now and shoot something and be legal.
Yeah, dude, I love the view off your back porch.
Oh, yeah. You can go kite fishing.
Yeah, buddy.
I mean, we talked about kite fishing. We had a video.
We showed it.
Yeah, we showed it. That shit happened. Fireworks.
Oh,
we blow shit up.
I meant to mention this to you.
Let's see our fireworks.
Days, you put fireworks videos up?
Yes.
Oh, no, I didn't see you.
Yes, you did. Uh-oh, Mike's falling. Damn it, I can't touch this thing.
But
today, hold
FYI,
on. Today, I'm making a custom holder thing.
You gotta address that situation. But the our coffee videos and stuff, they get deleted after 14 days unless we do highlights.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just content. It's just there. It's just there to connect with human beings. Human to
that's
another.
A good call out to our viewer base. If there's anybody that sees something in particular that they found funny in an episode or something.
No, not in Coffee Freak Show. No, we don't need to clip
Why
this.
not? You don't clip that?
I'm self-conscious.
Oh, shut up. do us a solid. Do a highlight so I can.
I'm sensitive.
Like,
ha ha!
Ha zing!
Oh zing!
I made it up there. I did a ha zing.
Ha ha zings on.
No!
Ha ha penis! No, too far.
Too far.
Yeah,
okay.
Too far.
Too far.
Just ruin everything.
Just fucking ruined everything.
Just
All
ruined
right.
everything.
Yeah. So back to gaming.
So, yeah.
Going back to gaming now. So needless to say, I want to build rigs. I'm gonna build 2 new rigs, one for me, one for Panda, and then we're gonna use the current rig that I got. I'm gonna kind of retool it a little bit, make it, a lot more hard drive space, a lot more digital editing capability, and then that's gonna be the build. And then the 2 new rigs, I haven't figured out exactly what I'm gonna go with. I'm naturally leaning AMD, but part of me wants to give a little love to Intel. I don't know.
Don't you even go to Intel, or you can fucking suck a dick.
Yeah, haters gonna hate. I'm gonna look at the data and let the data tell me what I want to do.
I got mad at my last purchase with an Intel.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously look where I boycotted Nvidia 10-15 years ago over the physics ordeal.
I bought a name brand laptop that was performant that shall not be named, and I'm using it. I'm like 6 months in. I'm doing some development. I'm using VirtualBox. All of a sudden, it blue screens, and I can no longer use VirtualBox. The virtualization on the chip fried, and apparently that was a known issue with that model.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. The CPU I'm running now, I got no complaints about it. Is that AMD Threadripper? What is it? 2950 I got right now.
Yeah.
Little 16 core. It really isn't bad. I got no gripes about it. In fact,
yeah. I mean, truth be told, you built yours the same time as I built mine. I'm not running a Threadripper. Yeah, I did have to do some upgrades for some other reasons, but I mean, you took a 2-year hiatus. We started doing some of the VR stuff.
Yeah.
And then you disappeared from the PC scene.
Yeah, and I was able to just blow the dust off it, fire it back up, and it's still competitive box, even with the fucked up Corsair RAM, which we'll fix. So, anyways, yeah. So the point is, I'm gonna probably put this up to 512 RAM, maybe a terabyte or whatever it can take. I don't know. And then,
what? A little nugget of knowledge for folks that are watching that are interested. If you haven't had a chance to upgrade your PC in the last, say 6 years, SSD drives. Especially M2, if you can build a rig with at least 1 TB, 1 terabyte drive, does a world of difference for a rig.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm rocking. I'm running a Samsung M2, 1 TB, and that's just my primary. That's the only drive I have in this rig right now. Now I'm gonna fix that because I got literally a stack of SSDs, so I'm just gonna spam it in there and call it good. All right, so 3 p.m. EST, we're gaming. I got shit I got to do today. I got to build stuff. I got to send out mass spam emails. Bob, you want to build me an email spammer app real quick?
No. What we should do is swap out those reticles, get your little circle put in.
I would love that. Pico has my circle.
Circle, dot, dot.
It is. It's a thick line circle and a little itty bitty dot in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I used. That was my shit. Because I could always see it. I cannot. That current crosshair disappears on me. I don't see it at all.
Yeah.
Now there is an interesting discussion point. My monitor, which I should figure out how to do this because I got to actually film my monitor, has an ability to put a reticle on the center of my monitor.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, no, I'm like legitimately, or what I would say it, legitimately. That's it actually has an option. I can put it on, and it, like the old school trick was to put Like on the old school CRTs, you just get a Sharpie and put a little mark there, or cut out one of those little hole punches and put it right in the middle. And then that was your center of your screen. But you never actually had it exactly center, no matter how much you tried, unless you used an app, and then it's still off a couple of pixels. Anyways, you just hit a button, turn it on, boom, it's right in the middle. Which I never used because I felt like games that didn't have reticles, that would be cheating. So,
what monitor are you running, D?
What monitor am I running? Let me answer that question. Oh, Lick called out some reticles, the Hermit reticles, and you can customize them. I heard about them last night when we got in the reticle discussion. Goober or Nick Root was mentioning it to me, and I'm like, I got to check it out, but I'll just go with what works, or what used to work, anyways. So what monitor am I running? Holy shit, I order a lot of stuff from Amazon. Hold on. I'm on page 4 of ordering. The monitors, you know what? I'm just going to type in monitor, because it's just...
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, wouldn't it?
All right, monitor. All right. The monitor I am running.
I think that might be... next year, my first upgrade.
This is not the best monitor you could have bought, but it's a very good monitor.
Better than my 60 hertz. I only do office work.
Here,
monitor.
there you guys go.
Derek.
Yo.
Wipe my ass.
What the fuck?
Don't sleep, I'll kill you.
I'm trying to get my little one to do that.
Whoa, Mike's falling again. This is really getting annoying.
That was really not what he was meant to say. I was like, can you just say hi to Derek? And he's like, wipe my ass. I'm like, alright, cool. Any more vulgar mouth like that, Max, you will go to your bed. Alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's the monitor I'm running.
That's like my dad used to say.
Read it and so
It's not that it's bad, it's just
hold on.
time and place.
Bob, you gotta request. Read it in Soviet voiceover from Lick.
Lick say hermit reticles are pretty decent. You could personalize different reticles for sniper and rocket launcher. Lick also say read it in Soviet voiceover.
I think he was talking about the whole fucking monitor thing on the screen.
Yeah, I never even heard what monitor you had because I was too busy roasting Max for telling you to wipe his ass.
Well, if you were on the fucking stream, you could see it. You fucking douchebag.
He's running the Asus Tough Gaming VG.
Is it Asus or Asus?
Asus.
I always said Asus.
Well, because you have superiority complex. You think everything you do Asus.
Everything I do is Asus. You fucking jerk. Oh, and it is a 32-inch. Yeah, I got 32 inches, baby. What you got?
34. Something like that.
Yeah,
so it Asus Tough Gaming VG32VQ1B 31.5-inch curved monitor model WQHD. It get 2560 by 1440 resolution. In it run at 165 hertz. It supports 144 hertz. Interesting. 1 millisecond response time, I think. Free sync, which I think is a Radeon thing. Yes,
AMD.
Sure. AMD Radeon, yes. Premium adaptive sync, extremely low motion blur. That's what I need. Old eyes can see. HDR make me think of HMD.
Makes porn look good.
Nothing like 4K porn.
That's right.
No, it's 2K. I'm running 2K. So let me talk about that for a minute.
It come at the awesome price of $399.99.
Okay, so hold on. Let me explain why I bought this monitor.
Lots of vodka.
All right, you ready? There was reasons for this.
What are reasons?
We're listening. We're all ears.
Okay, the refresh rate is tits. 2K and 4K, there's not a massive support for 4K in the game world so far. So 2K is kind of like that sweet spot. The refresh rate is tits, right? The quality of this monitor is tits. Everything is nice on this monitor except for one issue. I got one complaint about this monitor. It is typical with all, fast performing monitors. The brightness is not as bright as I'd like it to be.
Wow. I've actually got the complete opposite with that MSI. It's too bright. Obviously, you can tone it down, but see when you took it out of the box, fuck me. I was like, I'm actually going to go blind. I'm in here with 2 eye patches on.
Yeah, see, that's typically the faster the at least in my general experience, and I'm speaking generally here. The better the performing of the monitor is, the lower the light is. Unless you go with the dynamics of the pyramid, of the engineering pyramid. If you get one with great light and high performing, you're going to spend a G note, no problem. Which, when we upgrade, just as a note, I do plan on upgrading from this monitor in the near future, even though I just bought it, because Trash Panda is using a 43-inch panel, and I'm going to switch her over to this when we get our gaming rig up, and then I'm going to get the one I wanted, which is fucking huge. It's like twice the size of this thing.
We're just using a mere 43-inch panel for conveniently gaming on. Fuck off, Derek.
So I have a question. So is is curved surface worth it?
Yes.
Flat.
Yes. Curve is where it's at.
Yes, I am now a big fan of curved.
What
going from a flat panel.
It makes it more immersive. It does. Curved is where it's at.
I totally agree with Derek. It does actually make it a lot more enjoyable for a gaming experience.
Freakshow.
People that say that the viewing angles are shit.
You wanker.
Shut up, Derek. Derek's on my dick. People that think the viewing angles of curved monitors, they're not actually that bad. Mine's perfect. I wouldn't go on every monitor now.
Yeah, my only complaint about this monitor, and it has not been a complaint in which it has impacted my usage of it. I would just prefer it to be a little brighter, right? That's all I would. It's a preference. However, I have no complaint on how bright it is. Like, it doesn't impact me negatively. It's a good monitor. It's crystal clear. Refresh is great. And it has that warranty program, which I thought was pretty cool. That's another thing, which, yeah, I know I'm old and I go after warranties now. But it qualifies for their no bullshit warranty. If you get so much as one dead pixel, they advance exchange you a new unit on one dead pixel.
That's cool.
Which I have a monitor that I will not name the brand that I spent $2,800 on years ago, and I had 3 dead pixels, and they said until I had I think it was 10 or whatever it was, they wouldn't service it.
Also, while we're on the subject of screens, I have actually just recently purchased a Panasonic 55-inch 4K TV, which is now 7 months old and has dead pixels all over the screen, and they do not want to know.
Oh, I could talk to you about a Sony TV that I got to fix because, electronics is my life. But it was one of their premier versions or whatever, lasted literally 1 year, 1 month, and it died.
That doesn't fill me with much hope because I've actually just bought a Sony XF 9005 65-inch for my living room.
Yep. This is our bedroom TV. We bought, it was a super high-end Sony 85, or 75, sorry, I said 85, 75-inch, fucking top tier, top everything, and it's shit. 1 year and 1 month. Best Buy told us to eat a dick. Sony's like, fuck you. Everybody just said, fuck you. It's past a year. I'm like, are you kidding me? 1 year and 1 month.
Panasonic aren't interested. They're like, oh, it's voided the warranty. I'm like, how the fuck's it voided any warranty? It's been on my wall since I bought it.
What else was I going to show? Oh, here. This is the CPU I'm rocking. I love the CPU. I'm going to give this CPU play. This is the first time I'm this satisfied with the CPU since the 300 days.
Well, we touched briefly on TV screens. When we talk about them, what you got, Bob?
Oh, I got a. I'm sorry. I was you split personality. Let me go back to normal.
You ready? We're gonna this CPU. I do strongly endorse this CPU.
55-inch TV I bought 10 years ago.
Here, this is when I built this box, and it's still good. I built this box September in 2018, and it still does good.
Is the AMD Ryzen Threadripper 2950X processor.
Yeah, I got no gripe about this. They're good. I'd probably actually, knowing what I know now, I mean, I don't need a Threadripper, but what I'm gonna do is, just because I like it so much, the next box I build, I'm going heavy. I'm going with the biggest, baddest Threadripper I can buy.
It's a serious processor, the Threadripper. It doesn't get enough credit where it's due.
Yeah, you see, I multitask like fuck. I mean, I always got, like, I got VMs, I got all sorts of shit running, so, you know, I use it.
For that box I built, I just went with the 3800 XT just because it was actually on offer at the time.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with doing that. I'm just saying, if you can pony up the cheese and you want something that you can pretty much do anything, those Threadrippers, oh dude, they're nice. I'll show the motherboard too. I think Bob and I have a very similar MOBO.
Well, I didn't go Threadripper route, so I have different.
I said we have a very similar MOBO. Similar does not mean the same. We'll talk about that.
I know, but I'm pointing out differences. So mine is Asus ROG Strix AM4.
There's mine.
X470F.
There's mine.
Are any of you running the PCI 4 drives yet?
No,
I have a PCI 4 video card, but my board only support PCI 3.
What is mine? I don't even know. I'd have to go look. I'm
There
gonna
is
look
PCI 3.
See, there you go.
It's too old for 4.
Your face is too old.
It's not fully utilized.
Yeah, so FYI, I'm gonna take this to 128 memory because that's what it can support. And then the video card, if anyone wants to see my video card, it's oldie and it's all dated.
You're running that Vega, aren't you?
It's an old dated machine. Old dated video card. Everyone's probably gonna laugh.
I bought that Asus Strix 5700 XT, and it's the heaviest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
There's the vid I'm running.
That's what I got. I have the Power Color Radeon 5700 XT.
Yeah, me and Bob know what's going down. Derek, you're a faggot.
I couldn't get it in my case. I had to switch.
Don't you think it's a very heavy card, Bob?
It's extraordinarily heavy. It like Freakshow's member.
Yes, it is very heavy.
Very big.
So anyways, this video card is good, but based on some analysis that we were running comparison to Bob's, it's not that much better than what Bob got. If anything, it might be a little worse. But one thing I noticed about this thing, I don't know, the more you throw at it, the better it plays. It's weird.
It has a lot of breadth.
Yeah, it's got a deep bench. I wouldn't buy this today, but because I think there's better options, cheaper. But I am probably gonna get. I might get another one, just because I think I know where I can get one for like $300. Yeah, I'll get another one and tag them up.
Yeah, I bought the 5700 XT used on Amazon for $389.
Yeah, I think I can get one for $300 on that, and then I'm good.
I would have bought NVIDIA just because I want to try it.
I hate NVIDIA. Fuck NVIDIA.
Yeah, I've totally gone off NVIDIA.
Dude, I was gonna get an NVIDIA tattoo back in the day. I mean, that's how hardcore NVIDIA I was. And then they pissed me off with the physics technology. They bought it, right? The physics technology. And then they made it only theirs. And then they made it that through drivers, because I used to have all these NVIDIA cards. Because, I mean, I back in the day, I mean, it was like a semi-sponsorship. I get sent cards for like Some were free, not many. Not many were free, but some were free. But more importantly, like if I went and bought it, and I bought through NVIDIA through their partner program, or I forget what they're called, cyber athlete program. I mean, I would be buying cards that are like $500-700. I'd be getting them for like $150-100. So I was buying the fuck out of them for other people too. Like, oh yeah, sure, I'll buy them for you. So, anyways, I accumulated this massive supply of them. Anyways, going back, they bought physics, right? They owned it, which was cool tech for everybody in the world. Then they put it on their vid cards, which was fucking cool. Now, here was the cool thing. Through a little bit of driver manipulation, you could have an NVIDIA card in your machine to offload the physics engine and use the physics processor on there just to do physics and still run an AMD card. Because at one point, AMD took the lead over NVIDIA for performance overall, but struggled with the physics. So if you doubled up, you had the best of both worlds. Well, then NVIDIA caught wind of this. So you know what they did? They were just like, fuck you. We're going to kill our drivers. If we detect a AMD card, we're not going to let you run physics. I was like, why? You still got to buy your stupid fucking card to use it. Why are you hurting the community? And why are you throttling back the capability of offloading physics? Fucking idiots. Their marketing team... Their marketing team just screwed the pooch. What they should have did was, like, back in the day, like when I had my Monster 3D2, you know, the 8 meg piggyback card. That's what they should have fucking did. They should have added. I mean, that's what physics was doing, was under that model. Now, if they had the business horsepower behind it, like NVIDIA could have dominated. I think there would be no Radeon cards out there if they would have took a different path. I think NVIDIA would have dominated. At least for a couple of years, there would be no other choice. Because even if you bought a Radeon card, you'd still buy an NVIDIA card. Mm-hmm. But no. Yeah, no,
they actually. I remember when those came out. I was in college at the time. I think it was when I was just graduating and I started teaching. It was March 2005 is when I graduated.
Bob used to teach the art of masturbation.
The physics was pretty cool. I was hoping to get my hands on one, and then they bought them out. Couldn't get one. Such a
jerk. So funny. No, but you're right. And fuck them. So, and then the other thing NVIDIA did, like, I mean, I was hardcore NVIDIA life. I mean, this goes back to the TNT chipset. I mean... you had the GeForce 256 chipset that was fucking revolutionary. I mean, I had a Guillemot back then for one of the reference boards, and I mean, I was killing it. I was loving it. It's all I lived on. And I was a Matrix guy back in the day. I don't know if anyone remembers Matrix. You had the Millennium and the Mystique and those cards. Those cards were epic. But anyways, long story slightly shorter. They fucked us up. Then their drivers, the cool thing about NVIDIA back in the day, their drivers are always streamlined, always tight, always clean, always limited. And they just went full dumpster diving. What up, Mev? What up?
What up, Phool?
Say what up, Mev.
Hi, Uncle Mev.
Say what up, Uncle Mike.
Hi, Uncle Mike.
Say what up, Chewy. He ain't Uncle Chewy, just say Chewy.
Hi, Chewy.
Say what up, Lick.
Hello, Lick.
All right. Now...
yeah, she gotta get closer to that boom mic, buddy.
Is this a stream?
No, it's a stream.
It is a stream?
Are you allowed to be out here while I'm streaming?
I came in.
Oh, I see. Why don't you just step back before I bust that lip?
Daddy, I have a question.
Hold on, I gotta go on mute for 1 second.
I have a question.
Dude, so...
yes.
Yeah, he's doing his thing. That's actually pretty impressive. I didn't think it would factor out background noise that close. That Mikey's rolling.
Yeah, it is really good. But let's discuss how good the 5700 XT is, Bob, because we're rocking them.
Well, it's a good question. So, actually,
right,
good discussion point. Have you had any green screen issues? I periodically will get a green screen problem. I did some brief research, and I had one gentleman on a forum was making suggestion that he was able to remedy his green screen by removing the add-on software, just rolling pure drivers for radio.
Why are you talking to Chewy about green screen? The dude doesn't even stream. Dude doesn't have webcam. He's Scottish. You don't even know what to do with that.
That's because there's just sheep roaming about in the background.
Sheep, yes.
The only issue I get with the 5700 XT, Bob, is my screen goes really fuzzy for about 5 minutes, and I thought it was maybe a DisplayPort cable issue, but it isn't. And I thought maybe it was the card wasn't seated properly. It isn't. And you have to just reboot the PC, and then that'll be it for days. And then you'll boot it one day, and it just goes really fuzzy, or it'll go away on its own, or it goes fuzzy again. And I thought it might have been a monitor issue, but it isn't.
Curious, I haven't had that one yet.
Hold on, I got a question, guys. Help me out here. Lick was like, it's supposed to be read more like, and he posted stuff Licku. I don't know. Lick sticking, but you want to help me out with that? I need a translator.
Licku.
Licky the Dixon. Lickens the Dixon is a little town in Germany, if you didn't know about that.
Liquid.
No, Lixen the Dixon. It's a town in Germany.
I'm peeling tatties, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay, that was like Alan. I had no fucking idea what he said. It sounded like he said, I'm peeling tar. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
I'm peeling tatties, which is potatoes.
Oh, okay. Ha-ha!
A zing!
Nice. So, anyways, I was on my NVIDIA rant because NVIDIA fucking just pissed me off. So, you know what I did? I wrote him this massive letter. To conclude the story, I wrote him this massive letter. I had it signed by a couple of, I sent it around digitally signed by a couple of high-profile gamers who want, two of them have deals, so I can't mention their names, who was partner, well, we were friends, so, you know, when you're playing competitively in the big market, you get to know people. And I sent back their, at the time, they sent me, I don't know what card it was, they sent me a fucking new card to test, to play, and to talk about. And I sent it back and said, fuck all you guys. It was, and I said a little more professionally than that, but you got the point. So that's where my relationship with NVIDIA ended, and I never went back. Even though there's some things about them that I'd like to go back for, I just can't do it.
Never went back.
They do got some good things going now, but... Oh, and then AMD drivers became cleaned up, right? Now AMD drivers are trying to take over your machine, and NVIDIA drivers trying to take over your machine. I don't know why all these fucking people want to own your box. See what I did there? Double meaning. Yeah, I'm clever.
So,
oh, dude. I got a funny story about Newegg. You guys want to hear a fucked up horror story about Newegg? No. This is when I boycotted Newegg. Okay, back in the day.
Don't want to hear it, but we will anyway.
Yeah, here it comes. All right, this is hilarious. So back in the day, I used to spend about $10,000 to $20,000 a month with Newegg. I mean, like all the time, because even with my business, I was buying shit through Newegg. So I spent shit tons, and back then that was a lot of fucking money. I mean, that's the equivalent of, like, I don't know, $400 billion. No, I'm joking, but it was a lot of money. Anyways, I mean, there were some months I didn't spend anything, but generally speaking, that's about what I averaged on my purchasing profile. So I had a client that wanted a specific type of monitor, and it was back when CRTs ruled the earth, right? So dinosaurs were like dancing around. And I said, okay. And they came in and they saw my monitor that I was using, and they just so happened to come in and see my gaming rig, and they're like, yeah, I want that. I'm like, no, you don't want that. You don't want that. You want something better than that. So they're like, no, I want that. I said, okay, we'll figure something out. So I ordered this fucking monitor, and back then, I don't know, it was like maybe it was a 24-inch. I don't know. It was fucking massive. CRT, it was like, back then, ultra high def or whatever it is. I mean, I forget what reses it was hitting, but it was hitting like revolutionary resolutions. I mean, the refresh rates were tits. This monitor was thousands of dollars, right? I mean, it was like sick. It was $180 to ship it because the thing weighed hundreds of pounds. It shows up not only way late, right? Damaged as fuck. I mean, fucked up. This thing looked like it didn't even work. So I hit Newegg up. I'm like, yo guys, just received this monitor. It's literally trashed. We need another one. And they hit me back with, all right, send it back to us. We'll receive it and we'll send you another one. And I'm like, okay, first off, I'm missing deadline, yada, yada, yada. Okay, send me the RMA label. I'll get it back to you, but advance exchange me. No, we don't advance exchange that monitor. We custom order them. Okay. I'm pissed off about that, so sort out with the client. Then they're like, oh yeah, we're not going to pay for shipping on that. That's exempt. I'm like, wait, so you sent me a busted monitor, and the only way you're going to help me is if I spend another $200 to send you this monitor back. Yeah, and then you'll have to pay shipping for the return of the new monitor. So now you want me to spend $400 to make this right. Oh, man. Again, lots of money being spent a month. They fucked this thing up. My client was pissed. I mean, fucking pissed. The only way to sort it out was the one they claimed they liked so much on my desk. It was probably about, 3 weeks old. I said, all right, you can have that instead, and I'll sort it out. And I gave him a discount and made good to the customer. But they left me sitting holding the bag. So I said, listen, here's the deal. I canceled. I disputed on my credit card, obviously, because that was the way you did it back then. I got my money back, and I said, here, look, I'm going to set your monitor outside. And if you want to send someone to come pick it up, give me a label. And when UPS comes by every day, they can just grab it. There was a lot more involved with the screaming and yelling back and forth, and some idiot that I called and talked to at Newegg, and they didn't even know what a monitor was. No shit, they did not know what a monitor was. Dude, I was fucking pissed. I was pissed. It was the most expensive monitor on Newegg's site back then. I mean, and it was unlike anything ever. And this drug on for weeks of fighting with these people. I couldn't believe it. And I think I had a Pico had to help me carry it. That's how fucking heavy this thing was. And I'm a strong guy. I mean, so yeah. So fuck Newegg. So I boycotted Newegg. I ordered twice since then. That was years ago. After that, I stopped going Newegg for anything. So yeah, that was the Newegg story. Probably not as cool as it was when it happened, because I was pretty animated when it happened. Amazon, however, is the polar opposite. I so much as whisper that I don't like something, they should ship me another one, whatever it is. I'm like, no, I spend a lot of money with Amazon a month. I've basically put all of our personal spending through Amazon to consolidate it to improve purchasing power, and then other business adventures that I have and things like that I purchase through Amazon. So yeah, a couple months ago I called him and said, yeah, you said you sent me something. It came in, it was the wrong like I ordered something, they sent me a keychain. It was like I don't know if I ordered filters or something. I ordered something like substantial and different, and they sent me a fucking keychain.
Here, that's okay. While we're on the subject of Amazon, let's discuss what I ordered. I ordered a pair of boots for walking outside and received a black dildo.
Curious.
I mean, that's like an upgrade.
Yeah, but I can't wear it on my foot. If they sent me two, I'd try.
Well, yeah, but you could just sit and spin. I mean, it's a good day no matter how you slice that bread. Oh shit. So that way your sheep don't get lonely when you're gaming.
I was halfway across the room when I heard sheep.
Bah. There's a couple of things I order from Amazon. I would not be surprised if a giant black dildo shows up. Oh, we're going to get censored. I'm surprised we're not banned yet.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, I agree. Just create another account and start streaming again. All right, so yeah, that's about it. That's about all I had for Coffee with Freakshow today.
So I got some learnings from Leak.
From what?
They sent me a Google Translate.
Hold on. Start again. What'd you say? I didn't hear you genuinely.
I said I got a link from Leak.
Leak. Oh, lick.
It was pronounced as cool, which is kind of neat.
All right, Mevy. Much love. Hey, Mev, 3 p.m. EST. Be here, motherfucko.
So
yeah, 1500.
Lick.
Yeah, licky.
Is
licky.
it if I do a Google Translate and do LIQ, it comes out as leak? But are you looking for liku? Taking the literal single letter translation for Q and sticking that at the end?
I thought he was just using a nickname for liquid. Are you looking into this too much?
I liked Lixon the Dixon, the town in Germany.
He sent me some links.
Oh, he said without the French accent. I don't think he's French.
See, every time I say Lick or see his name, I just think of that spam in Congo called Lickety Split.
Oh, yeah, I remember that guy.
We used to have an ice cream place down the road called
Bob.
Splits.
Bob, give Lick another shot without that French accent. Let's try it again.
Go, Bob.
Go Russian.
It was accidental.
Old dude, old wizard.
What?
Old wizard.
Old wizard?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I have trouble getting into old wizard mode. It's
I don't know how you fall into him organically constantly.
Like, you are an old wizard, so how can it be difficult?
You need the hat.
That's a good question. A zing. You need the hat, young lad.
Just say Elder Scroll.
Elder Scroll.
There it is. You're in character.
That's it. Okay.
Nope, you lost it. Fucking gone.
It's in line with my senality. It comes in and out.
What word did you just use? And spell it so I can Google it.
That was an amazing word. My senality.
Speaking of making it up, Mev, legitimately, and he defended that word until he was ready to go to bat, like defend that to the day he died. Legitimately, he thought that was a word, and he was using that shit like showing intellectual superiority. He's like, fucking legitimately, duh, you don't know that word? Fuck you, you uneducated fool.
People in real life, like, are you okay, bud?
Well,
it took me bringing Fun Rod in to shoot him down.
Well, here's the curious thing about pretty much anything is, everybody's got their own, like, when you talk about cultures and language and stuff, there's languages and dialects and whatnot. You got cultures and subcultures. So,
dialect.
I mean, who's to say that legitimately isn't a pretty solid word?
It's not. No.
Different subcultures.
I don't accept it.
Grow up into being part of the main cultures.
Shut it down. No.
Ergo becomes a valid word in the dictionary.
I think we should have coffee with Bob and not Freakshow.
Well, that's why he's on here. He's the balance.
I'll tell you what, though, I think Freakshow's onto something. You should dial in more often, Chewy. Did I get it right this time? It's not Keeps.
You got Chewy. You got to get set up with video though, because our audience needs video.
Fuck me, you're like my dad, and he's. Yeah, I won't go there. But anyway, yes, I'll get a webcam.
Do you need one? I'll send you one. I don't know if your country's allowed to have such technology, but we'll try.
I've actually got 4 goats outside powering my PC.
I believe it.
I got 4 hamsters on wheels.
You just got those cats. Pussy power.
I put the hamsters in the cages with the wheels, and I got the cats outside to motivate.
On a treadmill. That's
right.
Treadwheel.
What are you doing with the cat poop? Are you using that to heat your house?
The cat poop?
Maybe.
Yeah, he fertilizes his garden with it.
I layer it up.
I got to shave today. My mustache is getting a little. I'm just looking at myself on stream real quick, which I don't like to do.
I think you should just shave your whole face so we can see your 7 chins.
No, I only have 3. You keep me warm in the winter. In the Antarctic. I'm right at the Canadian border, man. I'm practically Canuck at this point.
I'm kind of curious.
All right, so listen, actions for the day. You need to get off your asses, guys. Get off your fucking asses and go drum up some more people. I want to max out a 64 player.
Okay.
Actually, I think isn't 32 the cap? I remember something about 32.
Yes, 32 is the cap. All
right, then why are we not maxing out at 30? If we don't max out at 32, we have fucking failed to give back to the RF community.
Because we're all old as shit, and most of the people that played RF are now in Zimmer frames.
I don't know what word you said, but I'm going to assume it's like a retirement home.
Zimmer? Zimmer frame?
What is that? Zimmer frame.
Yeah, we don't. We're American.
Right. Yeah, but look, if you're gonna ask me to come on coffee, you're gonna have to learn some Scottish words.
Well, yeah, you're gonna teach us. You're gonna teach us.
Please do.
Like right now,
Zimmer
you're gonna
frame,
educate
you need
us.
to shut the fuck up. It's
Shutting
school
up.
time. Derek, raise your hand if you want to speak in the future, please. Zimmer frame is one of those frames that old people used to get about. You know that thing? What are they called in America? I'm gonna have to look on Google.
Wheelchair?
You know that metal? No, that's got wheels on it. Oh, fuck. Yes, a walker.
Why didn't you just say a fucking walker, you Scottish weirdo?
Oh, wait. So, you said Zimmer frame.
Yes, we call them the Zimmer frame.
So Zimmer, as in Zoom, or Zimmer like Z? What's the
Zimmer? A Zimmer frame.
Wow.
Please stop looking at me like I've lost total control of my life.
Well, my mind. No. It's not you that lost. I was trying to get my mental facilities aligned because something I learned watching one of my kids' shows, The Wiggles, is different pronunciations of the word Z. Like
Z
here,
Z.
we use Z. Yeah, Z and Z. And I thought I just heard that, and I'm like, wait a minute, how am I supposed to comprehend this?
With
and
your
I feel
brain.
misaligned. So I heard, did you say Zeta or Zed when you were explaining the lettering?
Z or Z. That's like what kids say up here. They say Z when they're learning.
Zed.
Because they've got no brain capacity.
All right. So listen, Coffee with Freak Show episode, I don't know what, is over. We're going to end it. Oh, we got a little kid. What up, Hazel? Yeah, it was mad fun. We learned about Lixin the Dixon. We learned about Zimmer frames. We learned all sorts of shit today. It was educational. Probably file this under the educational show. We talked about the history of why Freak Show hates NVIDIA and everything else and is a grouchy old man.
I think before we go, we'll also touch on, instead of potatoes, we call them tatties.
Tatties.
I don't know if the world's ready for that. I mean, we could talk about it, but...
Okay, well, we'll come back to it.
We have Irish, but we have Irish here too. I mean,
what do you call tomatoes?
Tomatoes.
Tomato.
Oh, okay.
See, I knew that.
A common American, well, maybe it's not just American,
argument.
A common thing we grow up with is, potato, potato, tomato. And it just different wording completely blows that fun out of the water.
Do you know what's amazing? Is the look on Bob's face learning Scottish words compared to Derek's. Bob's so happy learning, you're just like, I don't care.
Yeah, pretty much.
Leave me alone.
So in my day job, I lead a global organization, so I deal with. I don't have anyone in Scotland. Well, they're from Scotland, but they're in Manchester, England right now. So when they talk, I'm like, what? Okay. Then you have people from like Japan, Korea, Singapore, Australia, England, Romania, and they're all on a fucking call. And I'm the only one that speaks correct because, well, American. And I don't understand anything they fucking say.
Oh boy. I think we'll actually touch on the fact that I've actually brought a Romanian to this server who's hot, but we'll not go there.
I'm not Romanian.
No, not you.
But I am hot. I am hot.
like a
compared
pile
to
of shit. I mean,
what are you hot compared to?
Women want me, men want to be me.
don't push the desk.
Happens. True story.
Look, my mum was an alcoholic when she thought you were good looking all those years ago.
Hey, still could have been your dad if I would have pushed the issue.
I don't know. That's a step above real, I think.
Oh shit! All right, good
I
chat.
got a headset on now.
We oh yeah, wow, we got a kid there.
Wow, I actually totally forgot as well. That was horrific. I'm sorry, Bob.
No. I got a headset on. She can't hear a darn thing.
That's what you say. You know, kids are pretty clever.
As long as what comes out of my mouth doesn't, stop shaking.
Wow,
the
stop
desk.
doing that with dude. That is making my head fucking hurt
It's my
watching.
kid.
Punch it.
She's grabbing my desk. It's all
Throw
shaking
it.
everywhere.
Throw her.
And
Throw
then,
her.
I got my green screen eked out on the side there. Look at that shit. You can actually see the real mess behind my desk.
So email spamming today is going out, trying to resurrect some people. If anyone wants to build a template, that would be great. If not, no big deal. And then we gotta do some other shit. But
we need
yeah.
Reticle.
I'm going back on Discord. I'll be on Discord most of the day today. Doing some administrative work. Might be getting some games going in periodically because I get distracted very easily and bored.
All right, here. Let me try something while we're
And I'm gonna get a shower this morning and clean up. I might actually shave a little bit because it's looking a little stupid.
Yeah, get rid of that. You gotta do that monthly process.
Oh, big red RF theme today. No, I think it's gonna be regular weapons. So what we're doing, some background on this. We're hoping for some rails like after party, but at 1500 or 3 p.m. EST, right? Faction Files is doing their bi-weekly, get together of in the RF world to do, to kind of play, right? A noob, well, there's a lot of things we're going to do to talk about a noob in a little bit, but we're going to play regular for a minute, and then hopefully, which I would much prefer to play rails because after I get spanked with regular weapons, I'm going to need to rebuild my confidence.
Does that happen often when you get spanked?
I'm not used to losing, and this has been an interesting wake-up call. It's kind of hard to leave when you're on top and come back and be on the bottom. Kind of like your sex life, Bob. I don't know.
Nah, I wish it was that spicy.
Just missionary. Don't look at me in the eyes. Shut up.
No, more like monk. More like solitude.
That's so fucking horrible.
Stop with the earthquake, kid.
You said that while you're holding your daughter. You're a horrible human being.
She doesn't know what that means.
What, monk?
Yeah.
She's gonna learn. 20 years from now, she's gonna watch a stream and go, Dad, what the fuck did you say?
Well, that would require you to highlight it or somebody else. Otherwise, it's gone in 14 days.
Noob, highlight that.
So yeah, I got a question for you guys.
I've been trying to end the stream for like 20 minutes, but go ahead.
All right.
No, go ahead.
Tell me if I got some background tunes I've been working on.
Haven't heard anything yet.
I know. I haven't started. Hey, stop that. Sit down for a second. Just for a second.
Oh, Screaming Child. That's good.
Oh, I like that. I usually just punch mine in the face at that point.
All right, let's see. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to hear it, but here we go. Is that coming through?
No.
We love that.
Sounds amazing though. We love it.
Me and Joker are loving that.
Here, just start bouncing.
All right. Well, I'll figure it out later.
No, you won't.
If Joker gives me admin, I'll add the Groovy bot, and we can play music in here in the channel.
There you go. There you go.
Well,
what up,
let's
noob?
See,
What's up?
I'm trying to come up with some backing tracks for some of the streams.
You know what? We're gonna have to change the title of this. It can't be Coffee with the Freakshow anymore. It's got to be Coffee with PLuS.
Coffee with PLuS. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. You just gotta.
Noob, fire up that cam, brother.
I thought you were ending the stream, man.
Well, no. Now that you're here, I mean, fuck, we got a lot to talk about.
May as well just keep this shit going. Dinner with PLuS.
All day with PLuS.
Taking a shit with PLuS.
Oh God!
You said all day. I
my,
mean, eventually I'm gonna have to
what's
shit
going
again.
As long as they got webcams and they got microphones. As long as they don't come out with
Yeah, Chewy, you definitely did add a lot of greatness to
smell
this.
cams.
Believe it or not. So much love for you participating. But you do need a webcam. All joking aside, like real tip, if you're gonna be on, you need to do it. But I'm really glad you did, because that extra element or angle, I think it made it a lot more enjoyable.
Here, I'll come on every day.
But how's it go? One's lonely, two's a couple, three's a party, and four's a crowd.
So you calling a noob a crowd?
Wow.
We're good. Wow.
Just
I do tend to crowd things.
Yeah. Well, you're a large man. I mean, you're very large. I think you weigh what?
A large black man, right?
Yeah, you're black. You weigh about 400 pounds.
My favorite type of man.
Don't worry about what you see on the stream, everybody. That's just a filter applied to him to protect his true identity.
It's like deep fake streaming AI videos.
Yeah, that's how we roll.
My appearance,
protecting his identity.
I'm a dainty 95-pound girl in real life. You don't know that. I'm in a suit controlling it like a robot.
Hey,
so even when I was 14 years old playing RF in like 03, 02, you thought I was a large black man? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Okay.
I
take it as a compliment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hand on heart say I thought you were just a big black guy.
Were you really 14 when we played though?
In 2002 or 1, whenever I got Red Faction, I was 14 years old.
No, when were you in PLuS though?
Me and you were kind of the same age.
Like 02, I was 14. 14.
Jesus.
I would have turned 14 that year.
Right, so
I was 22.
Let's touch on the fact that someone was recruiting minors.
No one knew though, yeah. No one
I
knew
did.
that
Honestly, I didn't know. I would have pegged you a lot older than that. Chewy, I would have pegged it like 4 or 5.
Big Red Machine ass.
I'm Big Red Machine, by the way. Joker keeps forgetting every time I come in, but
I do. I did pick it up eventually. As soon as you said a noob doesn't play regs, I was like, got it.
And how old are you now?
900.
32.
Same age as me. We're rocking it.
88, man. 88.
That was the worst year.
Oh wait, I'm not. I'm 89. I'm 31. I'm sorry, I don't even know my own age.
Oh, you're Scottish.
So, question.
I forgot who I am.
What shit that happened to me this morning? I mean,
what?
What? So, something I do periodically. It's a little weird. Like you start thinking about the halfway points in your life that at a certain age that represent you lived a lifetime. So, like for me, this year's what was I doing when I was 20? Because that was a lifetime ago. And I do this periodically. It's a little weird. Anybody else do that?
Yeah, I like to not celebrate birthdays because everyone thinks I'm morbid by saying I'm another year closer to death.
No, it is true.
It is true. I like to think when I joined PLuS that I was 14 years old, and I really take that in. Like 20 years. I was still in middle school.
Were you still using that?
Over a lifetime ago for you.
I wasn't even in high school
so
yet.
So are you saying I helped shape who you became?
This is no exaggeration. If I didn't play Red Faction and play with you guys and learn everything I learned about like computers and how to do shit, I wouldn't be a developer today. 100%, I would not be a computer programmer.
Wow,
like it's literally my career.
Holy shit!
What kind of languages do you like to program in?
I'm a .NET, so I do like Microsoft Stack, C#. Yeah, I do a lot of front end now, like Angular. I do a lot of back end SQL.
No, but hold on. Let's not go off track here. I mean, that is a huge fucking statement.
I mean, it's 100% true. Like I'm from inner city Cincinnati, so like the schooling's not great. Like we didn't have like technology programs or anything like that. So everything I learned was on my own, and it was playing online video games, being in those communities, being on the forums, learning all that shit. And I actually didn't do it until I only have like a a city college degree, and I basically taught myself like how to program, and now I have a career in it. And it all started 0102 when I got my computer. Fucking Red Faction, no joke.
That is fucking sick.
That's amazing.
Man.
I mean, that actually totally hits on what we've been talking about the sense of community and family. I mean, that's actually an amazing thing to hear.
It kind of is. I mean, like, no joke. Like, real talk for just 1 second on Coffee with Freakshow. That's fucking amazing to hear. That warms my heart, genuinely. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's done me well, and I've like never forgot about it. That's why I come back. Like, I would always get on, you know, like faction files, or always get on, you know, Pico's forums and shit, just to see if you guys were still around. Just because, I mean, it's been 20 years, but it was a huge part of my life. Like, it really was.
You know what's weird about that is so 2000 to 2002, I got in with PLuS, and you know, eerily similar, different circumstances. I was rocking 20, and I graduated high school. I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I went to a tech school, or BOCES, or, you know, I teach trades. So I took up welding. So, you know, I got out of high school. I was doing, you know, welding, grinding, painting, that kind of thing, and I was playing with PLuS, and got to a point in my life where I'm like, yeah, you know, I don't know that I really like this. And my brother goes, hey, you know, you can play games with PLuS all the time and whatnot, and, you know, have you considered game design and development? And consequently, I ended up, you know, talking to some friends who were going to Full Sail for audio engineering, and ended up taking a huge leap of faith. Probably stupid thinking back about it, but it lucked out for me, because it ended up being what I really like to do, and I ended up being a programmer. So I've been programming for 20 some odd years.
Real talk.
Awesome.
Real talk. I mean, there was a similar experience, not so much on the tech side, but on leadership. You know, it didn't teach me everything I needed to learn about leadership, right? Because I had to learn a lot after, because it's a lot different in a professional environment versus gaming. Hold on, little man. I'm streaming.
Do you know the
Hold on.
Christmas tree set up?
The Christmas tree set up? Well, we're going to go play with it here in a minute, man. So you just settle down.
Can we go and get the ornaments?
Yeah, we'll just wait. All right. So obviously you guys see what I got up next. But anyways, back what I was saying, real talk. You know, having the opportunity. Who we got? Come on. Is that Chewy? No. Oh shit! What up, Chew? So
I thought Chewy was a dog.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
I mean, he chews everything up. There you go. But what I learned, which was I think everlasting, that stayed with me like for the rest of my life, was how to take a lot of different points of views and how to motivate people to work together. I mean, there's a lot of shit I need to learn past that, but I mean, you think back then, I mean, with no ego, I'd say I was kind of front man on PLuS. Would you guys agree? And
that's how I remember it.
Yeah. I mean, that's where my head's at. But with that being said, I didn't know what the fuck to do. I wasn't trying to lead per se. I was just trying to do me. And it was so fucking awesome that when I was telling Chewy this actually the other day, or I was telling Lee this. I think it was Lee. I think what pissed people off so much with PLuS, like why we were hated on, and especially me, is when I spoke, it wasn't like I was speaking on Joker's behalf. It's like we could straight up exile somebody, right? Because we were so tight knit, like all of us. It didn't matter what it was. If it was something happened and shit went down, they were like basically told to fuck off. They were gone. They were abolished. They didn't exist anymore. They just faded off, and maybe another clan would pick them up, but the community would turn on them. It was fucking crazy back then. But yeah, I learned a lot about leadership, and I learned a lot about appreciating different points of view, which helped me out in my career quite a bit.
Did you put like PLuS clan leader like on your resume? Like, did you go that far?
Did you?
Help you get jobs?
Did you?
Because you should. I did not. No.
You could have. You could have.
I should have.
I think we all should have. But no, so that's back to the whole motive of what I'm trying to do now. Honestly, that's my motivation is not so much, you know, becoming famous, because I don't care about that. You know, I had that in the gaming world for a little bit, and I don't really like it. So it's more about just bringing that community back together, right? So, hey, noob, there's going to be another noob. that needs that influence, right? There's going to be another Benihana that needs that influence, another Chewy, another Joker, right? And I think we did such a fucking great job back in the day, accidentally, in building this fucking great community. I just want to bring it back. Let people chill, you know?
I can happily say I was going through a really shit point in my life during RF, because obviously my dad and my mum had a really shit breakup, and if it wasn't for PLuS, like even that family and community online, I'd probably be on heroin by now, and that's not even an exaggeration.
See? I mean, when you hear shit like that, you hear like, yo, like that play, because I don't know any of us playing back then thought it was that influential in our life. I didn't. And it's kind of funny. We're sitting here 20 years later going, yo, that was a significant thing. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, really, it's hard to know that when you're, I guess, that young there. Well, at least when I was that young, to really know like what the impact was.
Oh, hell, even in your 20s. I mean, what I do, I ran a business and I smoked weed. I mean, and played games. That's what I did. Which I think that's my secret sauce. I don't do anything anymore. I'm like 100% straight edge. I think in order to play competitively, I got to smoke weed again, which I don't even like it. I tried it like 10 years ago or 15 years ago. It sucked.
A little bit more time, it might get.
Didn't you move to Michigan? Would you move to Michigan? I thought you for sure moved to Michigan for recreational.
No, I was here way before that. And when it came up, people were like, "Yo, you smoking?" And I'm like, "No, I have no interest, man. It's not fun for me." I got into that point where, and like I said, his last time was probably 15 years ago. It got to the point where it would make me like think I'm having a heart attack. That's not fun.
The paranoia, it's always nice.
Yeah, I mean, just you constantly think you're gonna have a heart attack. That's not fun. So I was like, fuck that. So the biggest thing I do occasionally, I'll pop open a beer, chain smoke cigarettes.
I see. I usually get started, around noon on the weekends.
So
I had my coffee this morning. Yeah.
So what? How many kids do you got, Anub?
I have one on the way. I don't have any kids yet. My wife is.
Oh, hey.
We're expecting, in May.
Nice. That coincided with my visit in town. We should get a paternity test. See who's picking up that tab. I'll let you be the dad. I just need to know if I got to chip in.
We'll take any help we can get. Any financial, I'll take it. I'm not going to turn away money.
Look, Chewy's got a kid. You got a bun in the oven. Oh, your wife's got the bun in the oven. You just kind of did the easy part and made it.
Some advice in you. Just run away now.
Could be like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You never know.
I got two kids. Bob's got an army.
I got two.
I know, but it's so much better to say you have an army. So take some advice from us for you guys that are just rocking one kid. Stay at one. Don't do two. Stay at one? Yeah, don't do two.
That's our plan.
I always thought I wanted to, and then I had one, and then I'm like, nah, I'm straight, because it was like, a wonderful surprise kind of situation. And then she was on birth control when we had our first one. Oh shit. Anyways, so we're straight. I'm good for a little bit, and then all of a sudden one day she's like, yo, I'm pregnant. I'm like, yay.
And now that's out there forever now. Like your child can watch this podcast and see how excited you were.
I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's a pain in the rump sometimes.
Oh yeah, it's fucking brutal. Like, I mean, it is horrendously brutal, but I wouldn't trade it. I love it. I mean, there's times I want to punch myself, but in the nuts, so I don't do it again.
Chewy was showing his dog, and it just amazed me that his dog was so intently watching. Well, at least to me, the interpretation is so intently watching what was going on in the stream, but probably watching something else.
You had that backwards.
She was watching the stream because she watches TV all the time.
Chewy showed his human. Nah.
Chewy, what's your human's name?
That was me as a dog.
So Anub, we got to do something with your background. We got to get some sort of something. It's so plain.
Kind of plain, huh? It's so plain. We just recently moved into this house, so
I figured
it's kind of a room by room situation where we're getting stuff.
Get a crayon.
Stack of pellets I have behind mine.
Draw on the wall.
Why don't you get me a nice house of PLuS?
We are
up,
okay. Cat out of the bag.
Frame.
Let's talk about it. So, Trash Panda is actively working on banners for streaming, all sorts of shit. Like, we actually are full tilt building a merch shop. like legit merch shop.
I'm waiting on my T-shirt. Yeah,
I want to.
you were talking up these tees.
Yeah. Well, I'm still waiting for that hat though. That hat. Here, I'm gonna see if I can show you guys the fucked upness of the shipping.
You just told me. So you sent me a hat.
No, Oh, did your shit come in?
No. Well, you just gave it away, I think.
No, I didn't. Yours has nothing to do with that. Hold on. Hold on. Arriving tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Yep. I still gotta get that other hat.
Hold on.
I guess, today solidified it a little bit.
Let me look and see here. I'm tracking your shit right now. At least yours is coming UPS. USPS fucked my shit up so bad.
It's kind of
the stream's getting a little choppy. All the video, I think we're overwhelming it.
No, it's me. We got too much bandwidth utilization. Let me check this, see the stats on it.
Oh, that's right. You got like DSL or something, right?
I do, actually. Surplus of merch. Thanks, Lick. I am going to do a Faction Files edition. And anything we get from the Faction Files, I'm going to donate to the Faction Files crew. 100% of it. They can do whatever the fuck they want for it. I think at least it's at least we can do is show them some love. But in order to do that, I want to get alignment with Goober and Nick and that crew to make sure they're okay if we put their logo on a shirt and sell it on their behalf. I don't want to move up in their world without their permission. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
So at 2:20 a.m. December 12th, do you know where Henrietta, New York is?
Henrietta?
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yep. Yeah, it's 20 minutes away.
Okay, so it's going to take a week to get from there to you, but tomorrow by 9 p.m. it should be there. All right, now let's talk about the Freak Show hat, the Freak Show stuff, the Freak Show hat. I know I got a Freak Show hat coming, so it's House of PLuS. If this works, we'll be able to buy them and set them up for everybody. Except I gotta back myself down a little bit. Is that the Freak Show hat? Open that up. Hold on. My mom's here. She just said we got a package. This is the Freak Show hat. I'm gonna love it.
The unboxing.
Yeah. Can you uncovid it and then don't open it, just dump out the content here on my desk. Please. And thank you. So we quarantine everything that's inbound. All right, so that was ordered. It's not that. What do we got? Come on, let's see it. Unboxing. What the hell is that? Is that a female massage pleasure thing?
I will take it.
Oh, thank you. It is not the hat, gentlemen. It is my wireless charger for my iPhone.
Hey, you got your phone?
Yeah?
That's gonna be the shittest thing you've displayed on the stream.
You won't be able to get into it without my face.
I'm aware of that. You don't need the face. I need your
Oh, you're taking my money? Do I want to know what you're buying?
No, sir.
It better be on twisted.com. Just saying. M&E store.
If you want to see what your kid's got in store, have a look at my kid.
Here.
Yeah. Well,
I can only hope to have a young happy boy like that.
Okay,
We'll
look
find out next month.
look at my world. Are you ready? Bam! Look at stream. This is my hat.
I still just see you in the John Deere hat.
Watch the
Oh, there we
stream,
go.
you dum dum.
I forgot DSL delay, man.
Your mom.
Sort of go Colorado, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, now mind you, I'm in Michigan, so it flew past Michigan to Pittsburgh. Now, mind you, I used to live in PA, and from Pittsburgh to here is about 6 hours. So it's been there. It left on the 3rd. It's now, what? The 12th to go 6 hours, and it's still not here.
Must be going USPS. Yeah.
It is, but more importantly, I think it's gone. I don't think I'm ever getting that hat.
A damn shame. How far into Michigan are you? Are you deep into Michigan? Maybe
No,
that's why. You're up in the Alpines?
No, I'm touchable, man. I'm there.
Why do you think you're never gonna get it?
Because it doesn't take 7 fucking days to go from Pittsburgh to here.
Would you just select like ground freight or freight? Whatever that.
You went cheap.
No, I didn't. It's just whatever they shipped it as. Oh, come on. Why do they do this?
I'm upset that Bob's camera's not on. Are you masturbating?
Why, you want to watch that? I mean, really?
Breaks the terms of service.
I mean, damn,
I
John.
will watch if you display.
There we go. Should we back up?
All right, look, I'm pulling out its innards. I got it. One thing down.
Oh, that sounded dirty.
Come on, you motherfucker. Give up the goods.
I'm not sure what that means.
This is so stupid. What do you need? Oh, you just pull that.
I think me and Bob will just display children on our chat.
So look, I'm fighting with this box, right? And all you do is just pull it out.
It doesn't look like you're fighting with a box. There we go.
Hey, look, there's instructions. Okay, so. Question. Does anyone know about wireless charging on cell phones?
What do you want to know?
No, I mean, like.
I think you just stick it on there like a magnet and then it charges.
Question, no. I got. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, I got.
You got one of the new ones with the MagSafe?
No, I got this stuff on it. I gotta take that off, don't I?
Probably just that wallet part, right? Not the actual case.
That is my wallet. I don't carry anything other than that anymore.
Hey, I do the same here. Just the cards on the case.
Yeah. So, oh, it did something. I set it on that thing and it did something. I guess
We
I
still
gotta
have
plug it in.
checks in Scotland. We haven't advanced the cards yet.
So no.
What's your
no
currency
Samsung
called?
Pay or Apple Pay?
No, we don't have any of that.
What's your currency? Are you still paying stones?
Paying nothing but sheep wool, my young friend.
Do you guys haggle like for everything?
That is not a long cord.
Haggling over a loaf of bread. I am not paying that. I have only brought a mere 2 goats to the market today.
How many goats do you typically go to the market with?
Typically have to take 10, a sheep and a Highland cow.
What is a Highland cow?
Yeah, go look up a Highland cow. It's orange or ginger.
Oh, so it's Irish.
No.
If it's a ginger, it's Irish.
No. Scottish.
I think that's how. I always thought it was Irish. All the gingers around here, anyway.
Yeah, gingers have no souls.
So I drink scotch, and people here think it's just like such the bougiest thing in the world. How do you guys feel about it in Scotland? It's just whiskey, right? Like you're just drinking whiskey.
Yeah, but it depends what whiskey you're drinking.
Lagavulin 16.
Oh yeah, calm down, fucking what's his face from Parks and Rec? Ron
Swanson? Yeah, Ron.
That's my boy.
We don't get many, you know. The Freud, you know, cheaper. The Freud 10. It's just whiskey. People here think it's like the most high class thing. It's just imported whiskey from another part of the world. It's like they can't handle it. It's like you don't drink bourbon. Yeah.
So I don't drink often at all, really. To be honest with you, I drink a couple times a year. But like if I'm at like an executive event or something, it's kind of a social thing where you almost have to have a drink because people look at you weird if you don't drink. I drink vodka. I'm just like, give me vodka and ice cubes. I'm good. Everyone makes fun of me about it.
Can you get any Scottish whiskey over there, Noob?
What, Scotch?
Yeah, like a Glenfiddich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's there.
Yeah, that's called Farm Boy Swill.
No, the Glenfiddich's actually not far from my house, the actual distillery.
Really? That's awesome. We were actually, the wife and I, we were traveling right at the cusp of the pandemic. We were in London, and we had plans to either go, you know, to Ireland or Scotland, but we had to come back. That's the whole world shut down.
Did you get the COVID?
We did not get to. I don't know how we didn't. Like they routed us through JFK, and we were literally in customs, like with just thousands of people, like trying to get through customs because they routed like all the flights coming back into the U.S. through like 4 airports. It was fucking insane.
I'm so happy I don't travel anymore. I used to live on the road with work, right? You know, traveling from country to country, all that jazz, and so I could try to imagine doing it in the pandemic world. Oh my god. It'd be terrible.
So I want to go back to Scotch real quick. I think I had a question for Chewy. So, from a Scottish native's perspective, what would be the brand to look for? Like the top 3 Scottish whiskey brands that you would look for?
I think you're muted.
Yeah, I think you're muted.
Off mute works good.
Oh, sorry, I was having a spaz moment because I'm watching Finding Dory.
It's like a Zoom call at work.
Did you like that? Right, so to you, Bob, I would buy a Glenmorangie whiskey, a Glenfiddich, and
a lot of Glens.
Glens, because they produce really good malts. They will have for years.
Okay, give us one that's not Glen. Like Johnny Walker. Blue Label, I don't know. I got a bottle of that someone gave me. I don't know if blue's good or black or whatever. I got all sorts of different colors.
That's a blended, right? The blue is a blended.
I don't
Scotch.
fucking know. I don't drink it. It just sits there and rots.
So what is it you only drink?
Blue is blended. Blue is a blended whiskey.
I just don't drink. It's not my bag. I don't care for it.
I would have thought 2020 straight edge Joker. Losing a noob and RF. Times have changed.
Yeah, well, I need my super juice. Need to get back to. Yo, you got an invader. Looks like it's gonna bite your jugular.
Man, this is amazing. That cat right there, like he quite literally just like he'll find like a crevice and just sit there all day. So it's amazing that he's out. I must need to feed him or something like that.
He's trying to kill you.
Right. I went in. I actually was thinking I've actually got a whiskey in the cupboard called a Macallan. That's another one.
Yeah, the Macallan you can get here as well.
Yeah, I heard that's made from the urine of sheep.
It's actually made from the uterus of a Highland cow.
There you go, the uterus. They ring out the afterbirth. Hey, by the way, we need more viewers right now. So why is everyone on the stream not watching the stream? On mute, so we can get the viewer count up.
I'm one of the 3 viewers. Yeah,
that's because you're great. I'll give you credit. I'll call it out. You're great.
I'm one of the 3 viewers.
All right, Bob, you're great. I'll give it to you. Chewy sucks.
Yeah, where's your sub button at, man?
Thanks.
It's follow. It's follow.
Oh, but sub follow. You get money for subs.
We're not there yet. We got to unlock our next goal, I think.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think. But now that you got me curious, I got to start digging. See, we need a multimedia manager. Why aren't you stepping up? Part-time gig, cash money. I'm hiring.
You're hiring.
I actually legitimately am. I'm legitimately, according to Mev, legitimately trying to hire someone for about 10 hours a week.
Right, I gotta scoot, gentlemen. I've gotta get this little one some food.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on the way to put dinner on for him as well.
Everyone, if you haven't already, noob, specifically you, because we talked about it earlier, have you spammed everyone you know? Everybody you know, to get them back.
Oh, for everyone that I could get a hold of, like I tried to hit up, I think it was Spleen and Homer, like off the forums last time I talked to them, but everybody else I think I've seen outside of the people that you guys have already mentioned, right? We all run a similar circle.
Is Spleen actually still alive? Does he still use that avatar with the weird alpaca on it?
I don't know. He private messaged me on Funtime Bliss. This could have been like a decade now, maybe like 8 years ago or whatever. And that's like the last time I heard from him. So hopefully he's doing all right.
Yeah, we were trying to get. I was saying the Joker as well. I actually had an old email address for Loki, but it just keeps bouncing back.
That means it's probably not live anymore.
What about Cookie? Did we ever get a?
I'm gonna try.
A line on Cookie?
Back on my first YouTube adventures, like he was on that YouTube account, and he posted on one of my videos. I just can't find his post anymore. Yeah.
Can you ping me that contact for Cronus on Reddit, Derek, and I'll do it later?
I thought I pinged it to somebody. I gave it to Mev. I have to give it back to you. I found him through just through spamming some. Basically, I Googled every PLuS name I could remember with the plus tags, and then said, "Find it." And eventually, I found some people.
Yeah, there was a time when you could Google PLuS stuff and stuff in PLuS tags, and you would still get all that old like RF, like forum screenshots. None of that shit comes up anymore. I don't see anything like that.
Well, we kind of fell off. I mean, we did kind of hang up our hats.
Eco's got a big archive on Funtime Bliss of the sub 2002 era of PLuS. I found it the other night, which was quite funny.
So I have a list of at the time, and I kid you not, it's 601 active. They were active posters in our community during the time. I grabbed that. I have all their email addresses. Now, here's the problem. That's it's aged, so chances are the majority of them aren't going to work. But today, I'm going to send out a notice to everybody, letting them know we're back, we're streaming, we got Discord, come back and say hi kind of thing. And I have a feeling if we get 5% of 600, we got 30. If we get 10%, we got 60, that'd be a big hit. So I think it's realistic to think that if we can aim for 5% return on that effort, we'll have enough to get our community running again.
So instead of sitting here with your finger up your ass, why haven't you been emailing them?
Because I have my finger up my ass. And it feels good.
Oh,
I'm using that technique you showed me the other day. It's been fucking awesome.
That's a legitimate answer.
Yeah. I think you called it milking, is what you called it.
Stop.
Yes, it's majestic.
So Noob, we gotta get. So when the merch shop goes up, dude, we gotta spam that room. It's got to be PLuS everything. That lamp needs to be PLuS.
PLuS lamp. All right. Oh, well, I have to run it by the wife to make sure, but I think she'll be on board.
Just
Maybe.
punch her. Just walk up to her, hit her real hard, see what happens.
The way it goes.
Listen, the funniest shit ever happened the other day. We were playing, and someone was like, "Yo, that's House of Cross."
The Christian players have returned.
So I had to tune them up. I'm like,
come back.
It's House of PLuS. And they're like, yeah, I know. It's a joke, dummy. And I'm like, oh, okay. Because I loved House of Cross. I was rolling. I thought that was the funniest shit ever. Oh, House of PLuS is also now a House of PLuS is now a store for plus size women.
I noticed that when I typed in the address.
I bet you did. You were a subscriber.
Where
I was like, is there any nudes for this site?
Yeah, so when I was doing my search and I found that, and then there's a couple other PLuS related shit. Canada.
It's in like Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to make a trip. We gotta go in person.
I'll get us. Let's do it. Fucking.
Do you still have the domain, D?
Yeah, houseofplus.com. Look on the stream if you were watching it.
I'm busy. I'm multitasking. I'm raising a child and watching Finding Dory and speaking to you, you ungrateful bastard.
Scottish, you can only do three things at once.
You have it redirecting to Facebook?
Yeah, well, that's where we're kind of base stationing because we're conglomerate streaming there. So, like, if we're playing games we're streaming, we have it's called cross posting, so we can get all these different people to contribute their videos to it versus just me. If I remember to turn it on.
I want to know you were playing Red Dead Online. Was that what you were playing last night?
No, that was 20. I didn't watch that video yet. I'm curious to see what's going on with that. He was bringing that on. I have it on Xbox, so it was part of me is like, I don't want to spend the coin to double dip.
I already did. You already know I double dipped.
Did you? You doubled?
Yeah, I do it. I do it all the time. I got on Xbox. I bought Skyrim 3 times. Grand Theft Auto like 4 times.
Is that really something you're doing?
I mean, I went through that period like where I'd built a gaming box like 2010 or so. So I'd like bought all this stuff around there, and then like I wasn't gaming as much. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna get an Xbox so I can game on my couch. I'm getting older now.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, all the games I wanted to play, I'm just like, fuck, I gotta buy them again. And then I gave my computer to my younger brother, and I gave him my Steam account because I just wasn't playing it at all. So he has all my shit, all my games. So then I got back into it, and I had to rebuy everything.
Oh my god,
that's how
dude.
it is.
Man, thank God you're stacking cheddar. I mean, That'd be like my retirement. That'd be everything. That reloading press behind me would be gone.
You know, the wife tells me all the time, like, if I'm going to play games and I'm going to be on here, like, that I need to start streaming and making money and stuff from it.
Well, that's...
She's probably kidding, but
no,
she's probably not as well. She's like, you're playing games all day. You need to get on there and stream. Like, she knows.
Like,
she's
no
aware
shit.
of Twitch now.
There is going to be revenue. I mean, we're on track to actually be able to start bringing revenue in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just, for the longest time, I'm going to just take it and reinvest it into what we're doing, right? So, I mean, if you saw the behind the scenes shit, we got lights, we got all sorts of crazy shit. I mean, it looks like a fucking TV station. And I don't mind investing in it, but here's the thing. As we build the community, we get everyone actively streaming and we get everyone's personas out there. My vision is to build this like multi-streamer conglomerate. So, okay, PLuS Clan was a competitive RF clan, competitive SOF clan, competitive, right? Now we're going to be a competitive streaming clan. Yeah, Call of Duty. Now we're a competitive streaming clan. That's right. We're now taking the clan methodology of what we applied and dominated in all these other areas to streaming. And why? Because you can make coin.
Yeah, that makes me think of.
Yeah.
I need some money.
So, Panda, if you're going to talk,
Was
you
that
gotta
your
get
American
on.
accent?
Makes me think of.
Was that your American accent?
Hold on. Think about this real quick. Stay with me real quick, and then I'll shut up. All right. Now imagine we get House of PLuS bumping again, right? And like we used to be in PLuS, where we were mad fucking active every day, constantly. I mean, there's always action going on. Now imagine we get everyone set up with good streaming setup. We have standardization. This is where that multimedia manager comes in. I want standardized streaming shit, like frame, software, everything's standard, right? So we all know. We make sure everyone's got good cameras, good mics, yada yada, good settings, and we standardize this like a package. So once you reach a certain point in PLuS, you know, the expectation is you get this package. If we have revenue, we can help fund it, right? Especially for the old timers. I mean, you know, the people that have been with us and are coming back, let's set them up, right? Now, the reason why we would invest in those people and set them up with gear is because the expectation would be they need to commit to streaming with us. And if they do that, and then I got a YouTube House of PLuS and I got Facebook House of PLuS. Working on figuring out this Twitch thing. It's a little more complicated than I thought, but we're getting there. Now, instead of being like Freakshow is the streamer, right? It's House of PLuS is the streaming channel, and you could have fucking 10, 15, 20 different people streaming to it.
That'd be legit.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm building.
Can we start recruiting? Can we start recruiting like young Zennial streamers as well? Right?
Well, I think right now we need to go. I'm playing it safe going into what we got, what we know, the people I trust, and faction files and RF is kind of an experiment in a way. It's how can we, give back to a community? We don't want nothing in return. I mean, we don't want anything from them. Just how can we go back, support what the work that they've done, enjoy the game together, because that's what brought us together, get everyone kind of socializing again, and then start growing a little bit here and there, here and there, here and there. Because if anything, it gives us content. And
that's what it's all about, the content creation, right?
And that's what we are. We're a content creating clan. And here's the funny part. Guess what we're doing? We're playing fucking games and shooting each other in the face. And there's going to be
do it anyway, right?
Yeah,
you already do it like as a hobby in your free time.
Exactly. So here's the interesting part. So some people might like my commentary and how I do it better than say Chewy or you, Anoob, and the vice versa. They may not be like, all right, I like it, but I prefer Anoob or Chewy stream. But if we're doing it as a conglomerate, it will have different flavors, but synergy, and it's and all of it goes into one pot. So we're not trying to build 50 different stream networks from the ground up. We're building one with 50 different people.
You got a grand plan. Here's something you might think is great. So my younger brother, he's 12 years my senior. So right around the time I was starting RF.
You're junior. Born.
My junior. Yeah, I'm 12 years his senior. Whew. Had those beers already. That's
good shit.
So guess what his name is when he plays games, and he's really fucking good. He plays Rocket League. He could I tell him all the time he could get like a college scholarship playing Rocket League.
Talk about it, because Rocket League's on my radar, by the way.
He's really good. He plays Valorant with me like a part time, and he's better than me. He just
but what's
has
his
20-year-old reflexes.
You got me like juiced in. What's his
name? Guess what his name is that he plays with? Guess what it is?
Anoob?
It's Joker.
No.
It's fucking Joker. I don't, and see, the thing is he would have been too young to even recall when I played RF with you. So like, I don't know if maybe he did see it and like he chose that.
Oh yeah.
Or it just happened. It just happened naturally. But he plays this Joker. Like I told him, I was just like, I'm like, the real Joker's back, man. You have to change your name. Like if you're gonna come play with us.
Yeah, because we had to change Chewy's. Because we're gonna get Alan back. I'm telling you, we will get Alan back once he knows we're playing. I guarantee you, he will. And Chewy was playing with Sir Legs a lot. You know, that was one of Alan's nicks.
So now I have to be Dr. Dial-Up. Brilliant.
Yeah. Which is nice though. I like that.
Were you 56K when we were playing yesterday?
Yeah, that was me, bud.
56K.
I remember a noob from the days of Hail the Rail and Drunk Dragons clan, so that shows you how.
But why aren't you tagged up? I don't understand why you're not playing tagged up.
Who?
I was tagged up, right?
No, Chewy. Chewy's not tagged up.
Oh yeah. He was plus 56K last night,
was he? Were you tagged up last night?
I think he was. When we were in the rails? No, he wasn't.
No, yeah. I haven't rocked the tags because I've never been asked to rock them.
Yes, you have. You have been asked multiple times, you fucking cheap fucker.
Okay.
Get back into this.
Look, you only
should I tag up in other games? Like I'm playing Valorant. Should I tag up? Like Warzone? Do you have a...
Yeah.
Do you have the squad in Warzone?
We do got a squad in Warzone. We got we have a regiment as well.
A regiment, that's what it is. Yeah. Fucking Call of Duty.
And you, sorry to change the subject. What's Valorant like? I've heard a lot of good things about it, but I actually haven't downloaded it.
It's fucking intense. It's sweaty. It's hard. It's challenging. But I will say it is, as far as like net code and like, you know, just performance of a game, it's the best that I've ever played. Like when you shoot, your shots land. Like even if you were probably playing in Europe, you probably never play with us, you know, just because like the servers that they have. But like the hit detection, everything, you can run it on a potato. Like it's not like a really demanding game. It's all about pure first person shooter competition. It's 5v5 squad tactical. That's all it is. One game type. I'd highly recommend it. It's free, like just to check it out. It'll piss you off to no end.
So,
have you played much of? Is it Rogue Company? Bad Company? No, Rogue Company.
I think it's Rogue Company. That was free too. I played it for a little bit, and it's fun. But to me, it's third person. You know, like I like third person, but it's just can't replace the first person shooter. You know,
I haven't found a game that can replace RF. Like, no, and not just RF. Let me be clear. RF, Quake 3. Unreal Tournament, that genre, that area,
they don't do the arena shooters anymore.
I call it Twitch gaming, and that's what I was best at. It was Twitch gaming.
Well, see, Valorant is like it takes the shooting aspects of like your Counter-Strike. So there's like a lot of fast Twitch reflex players that play that. Like it's a competitive. Like they created it to compete with CS:GO as like the top competitive FPS.
But I got to be careful what I ask for because I don't. And I'm not saying this to be funny. I mean, I genuinely don't know at my age. I'm 40 years old now. I don't know if it still fires that fast. It may. I mean, I shoot competitively. I mean, and my reaction speed's just as fast as anybody. In fact, faster than most. So I think I still got it.
But these 16-year-old fucking kids, you wouldn't believe it. But what you could do is you take your shooter experience and your tactics, and you can apply it in these games.
Sure.
And like that's your advantage.
No, but what I'm saying is, I mean, and I'm being honest. I mean, sitting over there, which you can't see, when I shoot competitively, like I shoot sporting clay, I shoot trap, skeet, all of it. I mean, I can go up against Olympic shooters, and I have, and they know who they are. They're not watching the stream, I'm sure, because they don't play anything like this. But I beat them. I ran leagues in state of Michigan. I was one of the top ranked guys. So I mean, it doesn't matter who they are. I'm fast as fuck. It's just applying, because I stayed with that skill is my point. I stayed with that. I did not stay with gaming. I mean, like, I feel like I'm learning how to game all over again.
After I came back, like a 5-year layoff, like to PC gaming, mouse and keyboard, I was playing, I think, Siege with some people I used to play Rainbow Six back, and I felt like I didn't even have arms. Like I was and hands. I was so bad that I was like I couldn't even send the signals from my brain to my hands to fucking do anything. I'm like,
my fucking left arm hurts. My left arm is actually hurting from doing this.
I could not fucking use a keyboard and mouse after taking like a 10-year break from console gaming and building a PC. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
But the thing is I jumped back in RF and the rail. I've got the rail in my hand, and it was just like I never fucking left. Like I can still remember like all that muscle memory was like lying dormant, and it seemed to come back when I got on RF.
Mine was gone. I came back to RF. My shit's gone. My aim's gone. Everything's gone.
But you were always trapped. We're sick of telling you this.
Now, I did play on shit hardware too. Like, I never had like a gaming box. I never
you
had
did.
Like a good mouse.
You lied. Now you're lying. Don't lie. Keep it real.
Did.
Yes, you did.
I had like an HP. Like you went to like.
You remember
Walmart to
Apeshit? You remember Apeshit?
Oh, I haven't heard that name in years.
I don't.
You rolled in right around when he rolled out because he went to jail. Anyways, we know. Much love to you, Apeshit, wherever you're at. If you're ever watching this, you know we love you, we miss you, but you know hopefully your anus is healed up. But yeah, he was in jail. But needless to say, you came in around there. I know you started with shit, but you built a gaming rig at one point. You had a gaming rig. Think back.
But it was like it was after like the prime. Like it wasn't that early RF time when RF was big. I didn't have like a gaming box.
But you did
like
play RF at one point on a gaming rig. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, everyone had moved on by that point. Like I was still left with I was still railing like into like 06, 07, like kind of by myself.
Yeah, fighting bots
solo
on its own.
Empty server shooting lights with profession as a profession.
I didn't want to learn any other games, man. Like I was lazy. I was lazy then.
I'm lazy now. Actually, right now it isn't even so much lazy. It's I don't have the stamina to grind out. Like back in the day, we would play 12 hours, not even trip about it. Like it was just a normal day.
I mean, I was a machine.
Dude,
I used to set my alarm to get up in the summer to start playing RF like 8 in the morning.
Yeah. I mean, when I had that opportunity, I was playing from the time I'd wake up, grab my cigarettes, grab a cup of coffee, and I'd sit there and play from then until I'm looking at Pico going, dude, it's like fucking 4 a.m. Now there's a lot of things happening between there.
Did Pico deteriorate during the day, or did you just stay like flatline melted all day?
So, wait, say that one more time.
Did Pico's mental state deteriorate during the day?
Oh yeah, fucking Pico's a nut job. So Pico starts off in fuck mode. I mean, he hates everybody and everything. When he first wakes up and starts, he wants to cut your throat. And then eventually after the coffee kicks in and back then he had back issues constantly, so he had to, he'd take some Advil or whatever and get off. Once that shit kicked in, he could start talking to you. And then back then he'd have to get some weed in him like right away, like stat. Like I wish I had an IV back then to just keep weed in him at all time. So once all that shit kicked in, then he was a fucking champ. I mean, funny as fuck. Love Pico. But you could tell throughout the day as the weed wore off, he became cunt mode. Went up. His cunt mode went up. Weed came down. It was like a nice separation. So you just, when he's starting to get mad and smashing keyboards and screaming cheats and hacks and fuck you at his computer, you're like, yo, P, you want to hit that B? And then you get him back going. And once he levels back off, then he's fucking funny and hilarious again. Until eventually he'll just look at you and go, I'm a crash. And that's P. That is P. Now, I don't know how he is so much now.
It was like the other night. He was 4:30 in the morning. I was up till playing with him, and we were just rolling some old RF maps, and we were just chasing each other with a baton for over an hour, just running after each other. And I was like, this cunt's crazy. Yeah,
Pico's a unique cat. He's a fucking genius, but you need a Pico decoder ring to understand what he says sometimes. I mean, I've known him for multiple decades, and there's still times you'll hear me say, I don't understand what you're saying. I have no clue. It's like Scottish, but Pekingese.
My first ever competitive match in any video game ever was a 1v1 rail versus Pico. This was before I was in PLuS. I think I was in SOS or DF, one of those rail clans at the time. And I beat him. And I'm like, I don't have any of that stuff from the time, but I feel like Pico probably has the screenshots or something from that time. He probably has it. I'd love to have that. My first competitive match in a video game ever.
We do have it. I know for a fact, because Pico and I were talking about this, he's got all the screenshots still. Even mine, I think. Yeah, so if you want that...
I'd love it. if
We'll
you
have
can
to
put it
get
out there somewhere, like do a dump, or I think we should get everybody, if you can get all these people to come back, because unfortunately I don't have any of those hard drives, any of those computers where I had all that shit I did. If we could get like an archive of not just like forums, but like screenshots, videos, like everything, like even like the avatars people used to build like for their signatures, like in the forums, all of that, like that'd be awesome if we could compile.
I had all the videos. Like, do you guys remember Fear? I played Fear for a little bit, multiplayer. So, anyways, here's the deal. So I had RF videos because I used to record videos too a lot because everyone said I was cheating. I was like, fuck you, I'll just record the video and you can eat a dick. I had like, I don't know, like gigs because I played RF all the time. So I had gigs of every time it said winner, which it did, or game over or whatever, which it always said winner because I'm the greatest. Print screen.
Trash monkey.
I have every tryout of every PLuS member, I had all this stuff on my own NAS until I just purged I don't know how many terabytes of data this year because I was tired of just running it because I never accessed. I finally just took all my drives out back and blew them up. But I had all this data, so I know Pico has the screenshots.
You blew it all up. You blew all of that up. All of our history. You're saying you just took it out back and fucking.
You're a disgusting man.
Hey, it makes you feel any better. I used an FN foul.
Okay,
unforgivable.
But,
actually, with the foul, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, I mean, there was a foul. I think we had a Beretta 391, had a Glock 17, Smith & Wesson 500 mag, Smith & Wesson 686, 357, and a whole bunch of different things. All those guns were lost in a boating accident, by the way, since then. I own no guns. No. They're all gone. Boating accident.
Oh, no. So you're an absolute gun nut, and you can't get into Escape from Tarkov.
I am an No. I believe I love guns, but unfortunately I can't own any because I lost them on a boat accident.
Well, but I'm telling you, Tarkov is like the next best thing to owning guns. Escape from Tarkov, the game.
The best things to own guns.
Yeah, well, you lost all yours.
Unfortunately, this isn't a 9mm. This isn't a reloading press that is currently set up for 9mm. That's not what this is. This is for children, and that's not ammo that I've loaded over here or loading. Don't worry about that. And that big gray thing right there that you can start to see a corner of. Don't worry about what that is. It's right. Paperweight. The whole thing's.
We've got an issue. I have to go because my son's starving because of you, Derek. He's actually malnourished, faded away, skeleton lying on the floor.
You gonna give him some of that Highland Cow?
Yeah.
Prime Highland Cow.
If you two don't look up a Highland Cow, you can suck my ass.
I don't know about that. All right, well, go feed your kid. I mean, I don't want you to get in trouble with like Interpol or whatever the fuck you guys have over there.
Also, you've asked me to join PLuS. That's a very nice offer. I will rock my tags tonight on the RF.
No, I didn't ask you to join PLuS. You begged me and begged me and begged me, and I said, "Fine, shut up, Chewy. You can run tags." I know that's not how it went down, but in my head, that's how I remember it. Is that that's right?
You're gonna tell him?
We'll never know because you destroyed all the evidence. So
exactly.
We'll never know how anything went down.
Is that what you're gonna do? You're gonna tell everyone that? You're cheap.
Yeah, we got it on stream. I'm going to delete the stream really quick afterwards and redo it.
That's fine.
Edit it. Record it. Whatever. Hey, what up, 20? What up, 20? So, yeah. So, to your point, though, Noob, if you want that nostalgia stuff, I know Pico's got it. However, he did mention he killed Carla. He killed Carla. Carla was the beast of the computers that held everything. So, he did state that he had the data diversified on multiple devices, so I'm assuming he can still grab it. He's like
as long as I know it's somewhere that's accessible, I'll feel better.
His name would be better called the Collector, because that dude used to hold on to anything. He was obsessed with. I think he tried to save the internet one day, and I mean when I say save the internet, I mean like download the entire internet.
Well, there is an internet archive now, I think.
Yeah, it's Pico's server.
It actually does.
Yeah. Right.
But we need a. Oh, later.
Later.
Hey, that kid.
Yeah, feed him.
Hold on.
See you, little man. Hey. See you, buddy.
Say bye,
Bye, noob.
Bye.
Joker.
Later. That's awesome.
That hurts.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna. Hey, tell him 1v1. What's up? He wants to do this.
1v1 in RF? You want 1 versus 1?
Yeah, I'm gonna tear you up.
Well, you want?
All right, what's
I'll
up?
take on a noob. I'll take on a noob first. He's easier.
Well, not in Rails.
Absolutely.
Not in Rails. Noob beats me.
It's only a matter of time. You'll get it back.
No.
Yeah, right. I'll see you tonight for the RF game night.
All right, see you there, brother. So yeah, Noob, we'll get Pico to hit us up with the datas.
Yeah, he's the PLuS historian. We need him to build that.
We need to get.
String.
We need to start getting sponsorship to our Discord somehow, so we can start getting some more space and get off those file restrictions. And by doing that, what I'll do is I'll keep this proper forever, and then what we'll do is we'll dump a lot of that shit on here, so you can go check it out.
Oh, see, I didn't know how Discord worked. Like, you need more sponsorships, or like, is there like a paid tier of it or
so
whatever?
Fucking stupid. It is fucking.
You can
dumb.
do a lot on the free version though. Like I said, if you give me admin, I can bring in like a groovy bot, a rhythm.
You are
bot,
admin,
like,
aren't
some
you?
Music in here.
No, be careful on the music though,
admin.
because here's the thing: whatever you do, it's got to be above table, right? Because it got to be. It can't be under the table. Everything's got to be legit.
So when you have lower viewers, like they're not going to get you for that. Like a lot of these streamers,
I've
I
already
watch
got hit.
will
I already got
listen to
hit.
Whatever.
I had a fucking loop. Listen to this. A loop of a quick track, and it was like 10 seconds, 15 seconds long that I was playing on my intro screen. And you know that Little John or Little Wayne, I don't know, one of them, that guy.
Yeah,
And it was ding, right? That thing. And they flagged me for it. Censored the fuck out of me. And it wasn't even his shit. It was just someone doing it. And I guess it met the right tone and interval, and they fucking raped me over it.
Must have like some algorithm picking that shit up. Like Lil Jon's got a team out there combing the internet. You can see some of these artists do not allow it at all. Like you wouldn't find their shit on YouTube. So really, that bot only plays things that are available on YouTube. Like it pulls everything from YouTube.
Be that as it may, it's got to be 100% on the real. Uh-oh. Where the fuckers? Uh-oh, there's Lick. Hold on. I gotta look at something real quick. I don't like putting people's private messages up on
Sounds like we're gonna need like a lawyer then to navigate through all this.
My buddy
Twitch
is a lawyer. My
everything.
buddy is a lawyer, and he's looking at stuff for me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Well, not all planned out. And plans are only good as anything. I mean, I need help. I am just fucking swamped, guys. Remember, this is just on the DL kind of thing.
If we get enough people to do it as just like a side hobby, spend a couple hours a week, and there's enough people doing it, it'll be successful.
Yeah, blockchain technology, basically. What do they call it? We used to do it with like stem cell research and all that shit. Not stem cell. What was it? STEM. It was called. No, United Devices. Distributed computing.
So you're getting too high level for me, man. You're taking it up here. You see, it's off the stream now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Off the fucking stream. I love it.
You're off the stream.
That's where I roll. That's kind of where I hang out. Look, 20 just said he got fucking hit on Facebook last night on some beats that he made. We got a Mortal Mod rocking.
They must be cracking it down, man.
Oh yeah, Mortal Mod got Fruity Loops just to go straight, and I mean, he actually bought like the high end Fruity Loops because it was like 83% off on like a Black Friday sale. So he spent like almost 300 bones, got set up, and he's just to make his own music, and I know he's gonna get popped. 20 made my intro. You want to hear it?
Let's hear it. Oh, I have the stream muted. I can get down with that. I can get into that.
Oh, what?
Hold on, I got problems here. I don't know what stream, what video I was using. There it is. All right, 20. You can't be on here unless you're on video. Come on, man. Hook it up. Look it up. What? The stars aren't glittery. We'll deal with that. Bam. Look how old 20 got.
I need your help to plug it in.
I'm gonna be out in 5 minutes, brother. 5 minutes or 10.
Yeah, dude.
Street time, bro.
I streamed Red Dead Online last night, and I had some music that I made from that Sound Nation on the beginning of the stream. And whenever I went to look on Facebook, they had muted my shit and said that it was because of some music. And I was like, whoa, I made that shit. That's mine. I made it. That's not something that's copyrighted. So I restored it and I got the music back.
What about the samples? You nabbing someone else's samples? So
no, I'm nabbing from it's from soundnation.com. And they have little clips of like little like sounds like
it's
scratches
all legit
and kicks. Yeah. It's all kicks and everything like that. Like you'll hear like hits from a snare drum.
Snail drum.
There's not really anything that's I mean,
snail
it's
drum.
just little things. But yeah.
So what, it's got to be DRM free? Is that what it is?
Snail drum.
I'm not sure what that is.
Hold on, I'm stuck on snail drum.
Like,
sorry, I can't get off.
I think if it's like DRM free, like anything like that, you can play.
So
right?
Yeah, if you go to soundnation.com, you can have access to free samples of stuff that they have when you go into the studio. And I've actually paid I think it was the $9 to have access to all the premium shit.
All right, but here. So going back to the distributed computing concept. This is where, if 20's making beats for us, that's awesome. That's a big help. But I got a list. And if you guys want to get serious about it, I got a list of how many actions we have on our stream agenda. It's like 30, ain't it? Yeah, so we got like 30 actions that we need to do. And we could use the help. No lie. I mean, we could legitimately use help. That's why I'm trying to hire somebody.
Like a agile project management.
Yeah, you want to be a scrum master and knock that shit out 2 week intervals.
I'd be happy to do stuff, in my free time when I can. But just so you know, I'm a house husband, full-time job.
Yeah,
I actually
that's my story.
I'm an expectant father, but I do enjoy being online, playing games.
So
I'd love to spend that time as a more constructive.
If we had an hour to 2 hours a week that you could contribute, that would be a big help. I mean, that would be legitimately a big help. Or to quote Mev, legitimately a big help.
Legitimately. Yeah. I could do that.
I mean,
and if I could lend any programming skills, any online web development,
yeah,
I could do that as well.
Talk to Bob about Mr. Clippy. We're talking about, I'm thinking about selling Mr. Clippy, just FYI, and to generate some funds, A, to pay Bob, and then B, to help fund what we're doing. Mr. Clippy's going to be a fucking boss app. Mr. Clippy's epic.
Mr. Clippy. I'll have to figure that out. You're not talking about Clippy like the Microsoft.
No. This is out of my dome.
Okay.
Although that would be a fucking great little icon to steal for it, Mr. Clippy.
I think Mr. Clippy's dead. Like he may be fair game now.
I don't know, but anyways, Mr. Clippy is an app that's gonna help us blow up, and I think we're gonna sell it after we utilize it ahead of the curve. Because I think our blow up overnight will be associated with Mr. Clippy.
What you should do, you need to hire someone to write like a nice little Vimeo screenplay of our early RF days. That's how we'll get famous, right? Put a little TV show out, a web series of your, based off your memoirs.
All right, here, hold on.
How good that would be.
My memoirs. Hold on, I just launched something that's not there. Hold on 1 second. Let me look for something. You're talking about what needs to get done. So, where's my little shitty notepad? Oh, fuck, where is it? I have no idea where it's at. Which screen is it on? Alright, here, I got it. Alright, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yell out if you want to help. Okay, sort out Mr. Clippy. That's in process, right? We did some good testing last night. We got an alpha version that's functional. So we're actually able to use Mr. Clippy. I need Twitch users to go in our current Twitch archive of streams, find good, clips, right, and make something, because clips become high value content very quickly and very digestible by the users. So they get spam like a motherfucker. We can get a couple of them to go viral. We're aces. Build out some webcam filters, green screen build out. So we're building some custom green screens for here. Pretty soon you're going to see some pretty crazy shit on this. That's why I haven't really invested too much money behind me. It's because we're going to go hardcore with some retractable green screens, and it's going to fucking look movie theater like. All right, we got Discord up, which is good. There's in Streamlabs, I got to build out the face mask feature for new subscribers, so that way when we're doing shit, they can like literally put like donkey dongs on my head and shit whenever they subscribe. It's gonna be pretty fresh. Got the new audio set up on our end that I'm going through. By the way, this isn't filtered, this or scrubbed to what's completed and what's pending. So we got new audio set up. I think we're not echoing anymore. I think we got audio on point now for us. Stream set up, better way to view stream watchers. Okay, so we were running into a position where we were getting chats and shit, interaction from our stream watchers, and we were sucking ass, so we need help doing that. That's why I'm trying to always encourage everyone watching it. We're building a custom soundboard, so that way that's why that charger came in. It's part of it to do, because that way I can set it up horizontal like this. And I'm gonna build oh, I hope that didn't break. Okay, so I'm doing a custom soundboard on my phone, right? So that way we can start adding some cool effects to it and shit. But now we gotta deal with copyright shit. So working on that. But we need someone to actually build out a stream schedule for us, like and organize our content a little bit more. So Coffee of Freakshow is just a freestyle. It all started with just Bob and I, doing it to test streaming and learn a little bit about what tech we want to use and shit like that. So that's, how we fumbled into Discord. But we need that. We need schedule builds. What are we going to stream? And when we do stream, let's put some structure behind it. And it doesn't have to be like so rigid that, it's not fun, but just a loosely based schedule to keep it moving forward and driving value. Our Twitch page needs totally built out using panels. Right now it's kind of default. So the Freakshow Twitch page is weak. We need someone to go in there and fucking build it out nice. We need to focus on our brand now, as far as theming, formatting, etc. As far as the visual appeal. I mean, we got House of PLuS, we got the name, but we need to build a brand and all the associate details with building out a brand. So standardization, marketing, but we got to have a brand to standardize and to market. So we need to work on that. We're gonna do pre-go live checklists and alignments, right? So we gotta add a little structure before we go live, because too many times we go live and we're kind of dragging our dicks for like the first hour. We're gonna do some things internally, like I gotta run a network connection out here because I'm using wireless. We're gonna enter Amazon Associates. We're gonna get in there, start doing some product endorsements of what we're using for our rigs and our setups. Across PLuS, right? But start doing Amazon Associates. There's another site called Kit Bundling. We're going to get set up with them where we can build, you want to get like our standard packaging. You want to get into us, like I mentioned earlier, it'll be a kit that's already built and assembled. You hit a button and then we'll get a kickback, 5 to 20% off the purchasing of that. And then, yeah, that's just the start of where we're at. Then well, that's not even talking about our donation process, like, how are we going to bring in money, not just from, affiliate or partnership with Twitch and YouTube and Facebook, those different revenue streams, but how are we going to do it through people that want to donate directly? Like, for instance, Discord is an example. Do we want people to help fund Discord, or do we rather have the money go into an account that we can diversify the spend on it on different different things other than Discord? Because you got Bitch, you got Discord, you got fucking Bitcoin, you got blocks and all sorts of different payments. I want to get a structure behind that. You mentioned subscribing, right? There's that element of it, getting that off the ground. But in order to do any of that, to even suggest that we have something that people should donate to, or we would even want to consider being able to take donations, my expectation is we got to have a shit ton of value. If someone's going to feel like they want to hit that donate button, they got to be getting something for that donate. You know what I mean? Like, we got to be doing something as a group that people are like, fuck yeah, dude, that's worth my time. So if they donate $5, we got to give them $20 of value. I don't know how we're gonna do that yet because I haven't gotten into the financial aspect of it.
Well, I'd definitely be willing to participate, help out.
Any of them ring a bell that you want to jump in?
Well, I mean, that was a lot, so I'd have to look at the
look at the list
one again.
That's page 1.
Send me the list over, and then I'll take a little peek, and I'll let you know what I feel like and help out with.
Well, and that's the thing. We don't need people to do it all. You know, it just one out. Hey, you know what? I can build out the Twitch page using panels. Okay, here's the fucking login. Go do it. You know,
I could do that.
Okay,
I could definitely do that.
That would be something. You know, 20 helped me out. Like on like I mentioned on the audio, I was like, yo, I need some audio, and just magically the next day, audio appeared. Is it the best audio in the world? No, it's not, because it was his first night playing with it, and he did it in like, I don't know, one night, and it was fucking awesome. Compared to what I had, was nothing, and I actually thought it was pretty cool. It looped pretty well on the stream.
So do you have a streaming box, or you plan on building a streaming box, like a separate streaming box?
Yeah. So actually on the to-do list, which I cut out, is we're going to do a co-streaming rig. So I'm going to actually use this platform because it's a Threadripper build. So I have the horsepower to do it. I'm just going to build this box out a little bit more, focus it, and then do, I got these things. So I'm going to order a couple of these. I'm going to order 3 more of these. So I have 4 of them in the box. I think I got to check and make sure I have the slots, but I can sort it out. But anyway, I'm going to put 4 of them in the box, and then I'm going to stream PC for me, PC for Trash Panda, Xbox for me, Xbox for Trash Panda.
It's awesome.
So we don't have to fuck around.
I was playing Cyberpunk last night, and I was barely getting 60 frames, and I was thinking, like, fuck, I already need to build a new rig, and I can just make this one my streaming box. You know?
Yeah, see,
something a little more.
And you got a nice room there because it's an empty pallet.
Yeah, you know, I have more. So like, I'm working from home full time, and it seems like I'll never go back in. Like, I'll never have to go back in. So
I'm in the same boat.
I like to go ahead to invest more in my office space here, so I can, you know, I can spend the do more here for my setup.
Yeah, the struggle I run into, just FYI, because I do the exact same thing, so I'm total remote, right? And this is right where I work. Now, the great thing is we're Teams platform, so I just hit a button and everything you see behind me.
Yeah, we do everything on Teams.
Yeah, so you can't see nothing behind me. It looks like I'm in a nice office.
What if you forget? What if you don't throw up the background, you know?
Except for the reload, except for the reload and stuff.
Oh, here, look, I got this kind of shit too everywhere. This is something I just gotta get off my ass and do. LED lights.
Oh shit!
I got some here. I don't know if you see that.
Rolls.
See it right there. I got.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you put it on the edge of the? I thought I seen it glowing the other day.
You need to get those LifeX lights. Like, I think this one is Alexa, turn on desk. I think that's a LifeX bulb. Yeah, see,
yeah,
Alexa
I like
set desk green.
Yeah, why don't you? Yeah, hit me up with that because I could put some of that shit in here. Seriously.
They have like wall strips and shit where like all smart you can control.
Yeah. Hey, noob. Computer. Turn PC to white.
There you go.
Computer, turn PC to red.
Why the fuck aren't you guys helping me, you assholes? See, that's the type of help I need, you fucking dicks.
My whole house is wired that way.
Okay, so I got those. I can't say the A word, but I got those devices everywhere. Okay, another thing we need to do. So merch, right? So we've been trying to do the merch and building up partnerships with these different vendors. It's like the hat that I'm waiting for. No one's gonna want to buy that hat, and I'll tell you why. I got a high quality one. It's $40 to get the one hat. No one's gonna want a $40 hat.
Is it a snapback? Is it a fitted trucker hat? What are we talking here? Flex fit? Okay.
But I mean, it's a high-end embroidery job. I mean, it's legit. You know, it's got. You'll see it when you see it. At least supposedly. I don't even know because I'm not gonna. I gotta test every product. If we're gonna put our name on it, it's got to be good. But here's the thing. I originally wanted to get only made in USA. That struck out because then we're right back at the $40 a hat, which this one was made in USA. So I'm trying to find comparable to keep the cost down so people will want to buy it, right? And we can put something on there. I don't care if it's 10% margin or 20% margin, something. So we get some sort of income to donate to the process. And no one's going to want to pay fucking $50 for a hat. That's just ain't going to happen. But they're customized. I mean, like a noob, like yours would actually be with your name on it, your House of PLuS, same with 20. It's all custom.
You get them going, and I'll get a hat.
Well, the problem is we could use some help getting some of that shit off the ground. I mean, it's just dealing with fucking back and forth with vendors, and the thing is we don't have like, you know, they're like, oh, so you're gonna do what, 500 units of merch? I'm like, no, not at all. I was like 10 units of merch, 20 units of merch, probably just while we get started and get grounded. And they're like, they don't even want to talk to you. But I was like, just give us time. I mean, if it works even half as well as I think, even half, fuck it. If it works 10% of what I think we're going to get, and I'm pretty confident it will, dude, we'll be doing 100 units a month. Man, that's reasonable.
Yeah, if we can get it rolling, yeah.
I sent you links for those lights. They got strips. They got specific gaming lights.
I'm
all
gonna,
smart.
because I got
LED.
I got LED lights up here. I got what you don't see behind the scenes. I got these standing lights that are like photo lights. I got lights everywhere. I don't know how to. We're learning our setup because I've accidentally created shadows. So she has the photography of mine, and then the glare on the back. As soon as we get the green screen, all that's going away. I just don't want you guys seeing what's behind the pictures. What is it? That's the question. What's behind the pictures?
What's behind the pictures?
Yeah.
You can tell us off stream.
No. You got to figure it out. If you guess it, I'll show it.
When is this game night, by the way? Is this soon?
Yeah.
Is it
at
3
o'clock?
Is it 3 Eastern?
Yeah, I got to dip now, and I got to do this tree shit, and I got to poop. So, round 2.
I got to go to work.
Yeah.
20.
I'll
You
take
going to
care of
work?
some shit.
What's up?
Where you going to work?
Yeah, I got to go to work.
All right. Well, make sure you're gaming with us when you get home, all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm going to be doing Red Dead Online. Allison's wanting to play that tonight. So
Good. Get her streaming, brother. Get it streaming, and
she's wanting to stream. So
Good
I'm trying
girl.
to get her set up into stuff, and she's got a game that she just downloaded off of Epic, off of Epic Games that she wants to play around with and see if it's worthy of streaming.
That's fucking awesome. That's the key. That's the key. That's the element of what I'm trying to do is. You don't have to stream what we're playing. I mean, we just, again, conglomerate of 50 fucking streamers streaming. Somewhere in our portfolio, you'll like something.
On my stream last night, that's what I said. I told, at the end of the stream, I was like, House of PLuS, y'all check us out, watch, we got multiple different games, multiple different people playing multiple different games, if there's something that if you don't like what you see on one, check out somebody else that's in the House of PLuS. They'll probably be running something that you like.
Fucking A. All right, I'm going to dip. Catch you guys in the flippity flop. 3 p.m. EST. It's going to be RF Mania.
All right, man. I'll see y'all later.
Peace.